Everybody ready to go? Is everyone here? My tum-tum is
I'm
messed up.
here. What'd you do?
Oh, destroyed the toilet.
Oof.
Just really ruined it. Really got in there.
Yeah,
Real
teach
sorry to hear that.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's all
teach
right.
who number 2 works for.
That's right.
Are you the porcelain usurper?
All right. So, anyways, all right. Good Lord, where's my notes? They're there. So yeah, last time. God, that was 2 months ago again. We last time we opened up to you guys were interrogating one of the drow out in the forest after you'd come back from that last dungeon. We found out that he's being controlled by Fraser Blue, along with everyone else that has been affected by the crystals that you've encountered so far. You found out that he's intending to go find this the Riftsbane, this spear that from the and I may reveal some things here, but I'm pretty sure it's everything that you guys knew. That you found out in the temple way back when during the undead invasion in Silverlight is a some kind of a seal that keeps things and creatures from easily being able to pass between planes of existence, um, created by the gods way before, and it's somewhere here on Farhaven. So he's out searching for it now. You guys then returned back to Silverlake, started getting prepped, getting stuff around to go and hopefully stop or hunt him down or do whatever you can to keep this keep him away from the spear. You got attacked. Some of you, as you split up, got attacked by Get Yankee. You destroyed their spelljammer. It crashed to the ground, killed them all, and were able to save a lot of the technology on the ship. Oh, and before that, and kind of while some of that was going on, Farfan and Jack infiltrated the abandoned complex where the Pale Arms were. Found a few documents and got up to mischief and burglarized the place. And then at the very end of the session, then Farfan got attacked by Mr. H and took off. And you know that he is now being controlled by the enemy. So, any questions or anything? I don't think I missed
one
anything.
key piece of information.
Mm-hmm.
They drew a immaculate penis on one of the paintings in the Pale Armor State.
That is true.
That.
They rolled really high.
I think yes, I forgot about that. Yes,
It
no, it was perfect.
Going into his mouth, I believe.
Yeah, some of the the carekeepers of the estate are probably selling tickets for people to come in and check it out.
Mm-hmm. There was a beautiful shaft of sunlight bouncing right off the shaft. A shaft v shaft.
Shaft.
Yeah.
Nothing better than shaft on shaft.
Stalking the sunlight.
So I believe we kind of ended it as soon as you finished killing the Gith. So you guys are no?
I came and got.
Yes.
Yeah, he salvaged the fuck out of that super hard.
Yes, you did.
So, you were saying this spear prevents interplanar travel?
It doesn't prevent it, but it keeps the gateways from being able to be opened permanently. That isn't a thing we got into a ton, but there on the temple walls there were allusions to the fact that some of the planes got invaded by demons, essentially, and in order to stop this kind of cataclysmic continuation of demons pouring from one plane into another, the gods devised this as a way to. I didn't go into great detail on it, but one of the portals that you guys worked on looked almost like alive and was starting to knit itself shut. That happens automatically because of this.
So I think I sort of remember this part. Like the guy's eyes were blue, right? And then like he started talking through one of the guys.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, that was Fraser Blue.
Yeah, it was. Fragile. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
So, and this was the same character, the same guy who was down in the Underdark. That's where you first encountered him. He was down in the Underdark and controlling the Drow Queen, or princess technically, which is how and why the Drow came up with him, and you guys were fighting them a few games back.
But we really have no idea where he is.
You also, in not the last game, but the game before, found that amulet, the trinket kind of crystal-powered device that is giving off, whenever it's powered, is giving off lines to 3 points. And I believe you found a note or something, or no, you found a witness that a person who the demon that's using it described what it does, which is it indicates where there are 3 items that protect the spear, and that's what points to those.
Yep, and one of the beams was moved the most when we were sailing or flying, so we knew that one was the closest, like by parallax.
That is correct. Yep, that's right. And I believe Bram even set up an area with it, like in a room, and had it like sketched out on the walls or something to try to plot them.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. So, right, you scavenged a bunch of tech or tech / knickknacks. I will say that ship itself, Bram, as you were going through it, and I don't remember if I mentioned this or not, this ship was not well outfitted. There wasn't a lot of food. There wasn't really even beds. It seemed like this was a vessel for a very short term, to get over into this plane, do what they needed to do, and they were going to hop back. Yes, it was a transport. It wasn't like a vessel that they'd spent weeks in or anything. This was a very short term kind of a situation. You were able to pick up several silver swords off of the bodies of these guys. I did not mention that last time in my notes. I had it and I forgot to say it. You also got the helm itself. I have a thing here. Where'd I put? So the helm is this it's like a majestic throne-looking seat. It's crafted from like this dark polished wood, a wood that doesn't seem like any wood that you've ever seen before. And there are some runes on it. Some of them had a faint glow to them even still after you were working to remove the device itself. Along with the chair itself, there's also this crown. It looks like a crown. It's like a headpiece that goes down over your face and would even cover your eyes whenever you're wearing it. And interestingly enough, it reminds you, as soon as you see it, as some of the things that you've seen with the crystals, the skulls, some of the things where now the crystal. Sorry, let me go back a little bit. This device does appear to have some crystals in it. They are not the blue crystals that have been affecting things, but there does seem to be some correlation with the way that these things are utilized and integrated into this device and the way you've seen them used in other devices on your plane. Along with the helm and the seat itself and the headpiece that fits over your head, the seat itself, as you're like prying it up and getting it removed from the base of the ship. Interestingly enough, it seems that most of the technology powers it, but most of the actual like gadgetry of it is within the seat itself. It seems that there are only small, thin, silvery lines that come out from the base of the seat. And you can track them all over the remains of the Spelljammer. They seem to just go out in almost a grid pattern and cover the entire Spelljammer itself. You think, and then looking at them, you're sure that they're silver. You think that integrating it into your actually not be that difficult, simply because it seems that that's the only connection outside of the seat itself.
I take
Yep. There is one other additional thing I want to note on this seat. The back of it has a total of. Sorry, just a second. I gotta find it. I believe it's 16. Yeah, there are a total of 16. They almost look like light bulb sockets, like a thing screws into them. In one of those is a small, I would say, 5-inch long, glass vial with a metal fitting on the end, and it's screwed into one of these. At the bottom of this vial is a very, very faintly glowing amber liquid.
Have
That-
we seen that color before?
Not that color specifically. No, this would be new to you. And along with all of that, the other slots, I should say, are empty.
Empty, like we could load it with other things.
Empty, like they're all identical, and you could put more of these vials into them. If that makes sense.
Not the
So-
Does
clothes,
it look
but
like
for
a
other-
fuel
they are,
source
yeah.
or something?
You know what? Go ahead and make an intelligence check for me.
Game's paused.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, no. You do not think it powers it. You figured out how to power it, and you think that you can actually use the power of the crystals to power the helm itself to get it running. This is something else, and you think, looking at how the tube itself is integrated into the greater helm, there is when you're setting in the seat to the left, there is kind of like a dial with 16 slots, which seems like as you click through it. Sorry, my fucking button keeps coming off. As you click through it, there are 16 positions to it, which seem to correlate with whatever's going on back there. You know that this thing can let you travel between planes, and you know how many planes there are, so you assume that that's some correlation.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well,
So-
I scavenge it.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
obviously plane juice. It takes you. The juice takes you to whatever plane you're looking to select. Clearly.
There you go. So, yeah, you're able to salvage, to pull that stuff out with the help of your crew, and I would say, if Gro wanted to pull some of the guard, you guys are able to get the area cleaned up. Some of the damage that happens to some of the houses and the actual entire Spelljammer itself is disassembled. Other than that, not a whole lot trinket-wise on the vessel itself. But you're able to get those and get them back to the brewery, and then just let me know where you want to go from there.
I mean, I'm gonna research.
Okay.
We need the research montage.
Yes.
Play the CSI music.
Well, I mean, Bram is just gonna do research about interplanar travel and start fitting this helm into the airship.
I
And
would
what
say
about-
Well,
juices.
however long that takes, because that's probably going to take like a very long time.
You're a man of science, Bram. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know of any other creatures that use crystals like this for shit?
Other than what we've encountered,
Just the
no.
Githyanki?
It's not the same type of crystals, is it?
it is not.
Yeah, it's.
No, yeah, no, but like, are there any creatures? Do you know of any other creatures in the world that would use crystals? Other
Well,
than the Githyanki?
any of them that would like to do magic, I suppose. Dragons, maybe. Some manner of wizards, I suppose, would also use crystals. It really depends on what you what purpose you're trying to use them for.
Well, it seems like the ones that have been used by the people that were against us are mind control based, right? Is that mostly what they've been using them for?
Well, crystals do have a purpose in psionics. That's really outside the scope of my expertise.
I
But
see. I see.
So,
I believe the Gith are a psionic active people.
oh,
Yes.
your research and the utilizing those that you have, your crew and stuff, who are all they're the same guys who helped you during the undead. That you've trained them well. They have a good understanding of the technology that you're dealing with. They're able to get the seat fitted in fairly quickly. And one of them comes up to you and asks if some of the Gith weapons would make great, perfect to be smelted down into wire and used to create this grid that covers the ship.
Well, yes, I believe that would probably work.
Huh.
The silver swords are probably very pure.
So they give you
magical.
yeah, they are. Hold on. I believe that they are.
Well,
Let me check. I might be able to detect magic while you're doing the other stuff there for you.
I mean, this has to take like weeks.
Yeah, it'll take a solid week if they work day and night.
Yeah, like I was anticipating this just
Montage.
honestly, Bram is just probably gonna do this while you guys do whatever, go for this spear or whatever. Because that seems like a thing you want to do.
Well, that's up to you if you want to wait or if you want to try to head out on your own. You would know the general direction that you would need to head.
No, I mean I'm
Yeah.
staying, but I assumed everybody else would be going on the quest.
Didn't you say
Is
last
this
time
gonna
they
be
did?
like a thing where we hoof it and then you show up in the boat like
Yeah, that's
a
what
week later?
I'm thinking. Like, why are you not coming with us? I'm a little bothered by this.
Because I'm trying to get to another plane. Because I don't really care if the spear is broken or not, because I want to leave the plane anyway.
Do we need to find your brother?
I mean, are you not worried about me?
I'm sure he's fine.
I mean, the other thing to mention is that once the chair, the actual helm, is installed, the the lining of the silver is all happening on the inside of the ship. So keeping it in dock is not really necessary if you don't want to.
Well,
People who crew your boat are also all your technicians.
yeah, I mean, I figured it was going to take a while for him to do that, so it would be smart not to.
Yeah, roughly a
Maybe
week.
little horse?
But whatever, you guys do whatever.
Well, I mean,
I don't.
in that interim time, we could probably maybe pinpoint down.
We
We
could
know
try,
the
yeah.
general direction the spear is at.
Rest up
CSI
and
the
make a game
location.
plan.
Yeah, there. You guys do have resources. The actual the tri-hull itself has researchers. It has people who may have more information. They have maps of the island, or at least parts of it, that may be beneficial to you.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna head is to Tri-Hall. See if I can pinpoint the location of the spear. it was made by the gods, right? So that's sort of a any texts or
Yeah.
old timey words of Palor I might be able to comb through.
Sure. All right. Anybody else want to do anything while this is going down?
Are we long rested? Can I hit that?
Yeah. Go
do that.
ahead. It's already probably been 2 or 3 days just
I was
through
gonna say,
this.
oh brother, you better hit that. Get it.
Hit it.
Okay, I was just about to ask myself.
Yeah.
I think Quig's gonna go up to Bram and see if he can help him with his research.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I recovered 70 hit points. It was rough.
Yeah, I recovered 56, man. We took some hits on that one. It was rough and ready.
So,
I mean, my own inclination would be to strip search everybody in this town for crystals that are on their body, but like, it wouldn't even matter because there's like magical shielding and ways to disguise yourself that we're never gonna get them all. They got they got Mr. Rach. They got Baz back in the day. Like every visitor that comes to town, just strip search them, but it wouldn't matter. They'd still get in.
Tell you what, let's load up on this boat and get the fuck off of this rock.
Yeah, it's like I want ready to just leave.
Now
Head
I'm
back
just
to Broken
imagining
Staff.
Bram saying that, dude.
Get off of this rock.
Let's get
How
off of
big
this rock. You must find
how-
the dark crystals.
How big is the boat compared to our stronghold? And the boat's pretty sizable, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. The boat is a. Hold on.
Could we pick up our building and carry it under the boat and just fuck off?
Oh no, I don't think you could pick up the building. That would be a bit much.
Was that a challenge?
Yeah, I think I'm not sure. Hold on a second.
I love the thought that we could just like James the Giant Peach out of there. Let's go, everybody.
Yeah, the boat's about 150 feet long. Point to point. I don't know if it would have the lifting power or if you could find chains to hold an entire building that would.
I'm pretty sure the building would crumble apart.
Yeah, building would collapse.
Maybe you are right, Bram. Maybe we just go into space and become the Enterprise crew. Random worlds doing shit.
I mean,
I like it.
that's kind of what Bram's whole goal has been.
Let's
So,
abandon whatever
Sounds
Brett's
fun.
prepared.
I mean, like I said,
If you guys want to go, it's fine. Let's do it.
I mean, I don't really care if, so especially if, oh no, Farfan is dead now. Oh, woe is me.
You sound so torn up, Farfar.
Guess I have no reason to stay here anymore. I might as well.
Oh, this is how gnomes grieve. It's a very
build a
very
spaceship.
weird process.
Yeah, go to
They
the
plane
Build a
hop.
spaceship and leave the planet.
Yeah.
I don't want to stay on this planet anymore.
For sure.
Well, if Vinny's going to, or sorry, if Terrence is going to the library at the Tri Hall, I might go too and try and find out about that lighthouse.
Okay, fair enough. All right. You guys both travel to Tri-Hall. I will say, Terrence, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh boy, one of my best stats.
I bet. Go ahead and do it with advantage because you've got scribes and stuff helping you.
Okay.
I'm gonna head to the tavern and play some music. And that's what I'm gonna be doing.
All right.
Someone comes and gets me.
I'm gonna go chill in the tavern while you're
boy.
playing music.
Nice.
Okay, so I'll say with that, you're able to get it's essentially a map that has that's the center of it isn't filled out, but it is the entire shoreline of Farhaven. There are a couple things marked, a few small islands that are on the edge of the map itself, and you see that. Hold on just a second here. Sorry, I'm reviewing something. You would say that you guys know of roughly a quarter of the map itself. The northwest side of the island, you guys are situated, Silver Lake is situated on the southeast side, and straight east of the island itself is the continent where you all came from. A couple of the notes that you see mention marshes in the southwest. A pirate enclave it was spotted in the northwest. There's mention that there's a center line of mountains running through the island, and dense jungle on the north. Overlaying what you've got there, you can kind of place Silverlade on this outline and kind of get a sense of the island itself and where you guys are located. Along with that, there's not a whole lot of information about the spear, the Riftsbane itself. Most of the information that you find is information that they have gathered and learned since they've been on the island itself. One researcher, interestingly enough, brings up the idea that maybe the reason why the town of Silver Lake's been destroyed 3 times and the settlements keep failing here is because some of the entities that live on the island are trying to protect this item, and maybe people aren't welcome here. Humanoid creatures aren't really meant to be on this island, and that you find that a little bit interesting. Is there any particular questions you'd want to ask?
So every time Silverlade's been destroyed, we've built in the same spot, right?
Nope.
Yeah, I want to look at any of the other locations of the town that have been destroyed, and maybe mark those as relevant on the map.
All right, I will. I'll actually mark them on your guys' map real quick. There are 2 other settlements before.
I'm kind of hoping we can triangulate maybe where the spear is based on the location of the different settlements.
Gotcha. All right, I've marked the 2 other locations. You know that not terribly far from here, just across the forest that's across the bay, the forest that you guys were just in doing that dungeon, there's some plains and a river system that empties into the sea. Next to that river was the very first settlement of Silver Lake. That one was the one, I believe, that was destroyed by pirates. It was a little ways off land or inland, not terribly far, but they traveled up the river and destroyed it.
What is the oldest culture or group of people that have been here? Are there any that predate or civilizations that have been around way longer?
You would know from the things that you've seen that the oldest civilization that you have seen evidence of consisted of tieflings. So a lot of the statues, the very old statues and stuff, the ruins that Silver Lake is built on, are tiefling individuals.
But is there any active tiefling settlement in existence?
Not that you guys have found.
There is the one tiefling we ended up running into, right? A few games ago.
Yes, there is a tiefling you ran into. She's running the competing bar. Once the undead attacked, she's disappeared. You haven't seen her since. In fact, I believe at night the dwarf that runs the general store, has been running the bar, if I have my notes correct.
Yeah, I just remember seeing some tieflings.
Damn, what does that dude sleep?
Never. Anyways, so I've marked and I will label these. So that was the first settlement got destroyed by pirate attack. The second settlement was the one that was destroyed by elementals. both water and earth elementals came, and the entire city was up on a small, we'll say like 15, 20-foot cliff is where it was originated, and that was actually also built on ruins. That entire city collapsed into the sea and is totally destroyed. But I have that marked on your map as well.
Okay.
Do we have any way to explore the sea?
Um,
Oh, we're turtles, dude. You and I could go down.
Oh, I
Can't
can't.
hold our breath for over an hour.
Well, right. We can't breathe. Quig will just hold onto a rock and sink, but I don't know if he. I mean,
I don't know if he'd ever come up again.
you're a
well,
druid.
I mean, he
breathing
will
is
let
a-
go.
I
hope
was
he
gonna
lets
say
go of
water
the rock
breathing's a spell. We can both cast it.
It's a ritual, and you can
It's
cast
a
it on
10-minute
everybody.
ritual. Yeah.
Do
Anyways,
I don't think I have that.
One other thing that we haven't mentioned, I have those notes too. They were encoded from the Pale Arm Estate.
Oh. Wait.
Yeah,
The notes aren't on Farfan, were they?
I believe he gave them to Bram, is what he said.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Oh.
They were encoded, so we have no idea what they actually were, though, right?
No, you would have to invest a little bit of time or use some magic to figure them out.
Comprehend languages wouldn't do coding, would it? That's not a language.
Yeah, it's like a cipher, so it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't. But if you want to attempt it, let me know, and we can do some rolls and figure that out. But you do have 2 letters. Yeah.
Someone with not a -1 modifier to their intelligence would probably do this.
Quig will try it.
Okay, awesome. We did it.
He just happens to roll it right.
Yeah. What do I need to roll?
Yeah, sorry.
I'll look at it. No, I want to look at everything.
Give me just a second.
Quig wants to try to be helpful.
I can also try to help too. I'm not negative.
That sounds lovely. Anyone who's not negative, please.
I'm not here.
Well, okay. All right, that's very negative of you to say that.
I'm in the tavern. I'm sorry.
Well,
I get
Once
slizzard.
again,
Oh yeah. Technically, I'm in the tavern too.
Did you say you're getting scissored?
It's Slizzard.
Wait, what?
I'm getting scissored in the tavern.
Quig wants to now go to the tavern and watch.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay. I would say that. Wait, what in the world? Hold on. It'd be history, or I'm sorry, not history. Well, it'd probably just be straight intelligence.
Oh, good. Any language help?
What languages do you know?
Druidic, Aquan, and Sylvan. Apparently, I have no idea how Quig knows any of these things.
You can talk to water, man.
Idiot savant. I don't know.
Quig does talk to puddles and trees.
The best part is that he hears them respond.
Do they talk
Kinda makes
back? Because that's the problem.
That might be a turtle thing, because I also got Aquan too.
Yeah, Quig gonna go ahead and look at this and try to decipher it. Yes.
You go, girl.
Yeah. You don't get very far, unfortunately.
I'll turn it the other way around and see. Is that any
You get a headache.
better?
Oh.
I don't know if I can look straight ahead. I think I have to hold the page next to my head.
Oh yeah, because your eyes are on the sides.
yeah,
Yeah.
my nose is kind of big.
I know some of these words.
I know some of these words.
Yeah, there you go. That being said, you guys do. Where are you located at, Quig? Are you with? Did you go with Terrence?
I went up to Bram first and trying to help out him. I don't think I got very far.
Yeah.
Your assistance is appreciated.
I'm gonna accidentally knock something off.
Perhaps someone else might need your help more than I do.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of my shop!
Who should I help?
My cabbages.
Go bother grow. I mean,
Oh.
help grow.
I'll go bother Grow. So
Okay.
Quinn's gonna try to find Grow.
All right, fair enough. Grow, what are you up to?
I went to the Tri Hall to learn about the lighthouse as best I could.
Gotcha. Okay. The lighthouse has been abandoned since. Okay. Wait, where is that? Hold on just a second. I have a thing. All right. Initially, whenever they landed, the lighthouse is a ruin. It is not part of anything that anyone built in Silverlake. It existed beforehand. It is in remarkably good shape compared to most of the ruins around Silverlake. It is not occupied, and it, aside from them going through it originally, nothing was found of value within it.
There's no record of it ever turning on for no reason.
There's no reason that would be noted here as to why it would be turning off and on. Not you can see at least.
Might have to go check it out ourselves at some point. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Terrence, anything else you'd like to ask while you are amongst the scholarly?
Are we trying to keep the knowledge of the Spear of Destiny hidden? Like, to just our group? Or are we... I mean, I'm assuming that... I mean, the enemies already know, so I don't see why our allies shouldn't know, I guess. Search for any sort of... mention or indicator anything about it other than the fact that it closes off planes, maybe what gods were involved in the creation of it, maybe some of the history.
Oh, sure. You know that several gods were involved, but mainly, hold on. God damn it! I know this. It was I know it was Coralon, which would be the god of magic / LV shit.
Corellian, sir.
Yeah.
And
I was trying not to be that guy, but thank you.
Sorry.
what's that?
It's
Emery's,
Corellian.
Emery's body relaxed as soon as
Oh
Ryan
god,
corrected.
someone else took
Oh,
out
God.
the weight. Thank God.
Oh my god. Oh, it's like cocaine. Oh my god.
What happened?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Okay. Anyways, Coralon and
Corellian. Jesus.
oh, Corellian. Yeah, sorry. I had it misspelled. I knew it didn't look right. That's why I tried to look up the Pantheon real quick.
I tried, Emery. He did it again. I
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Just take a deep breath.
He won't be able to hurt you anymore.
Coraline was a claymation.
Coraline.
Coraline was the main god of the elves.
Oh, and Arathis.
Okay.
Arathis, I believe it's Arathis or Arathis, one of those two.
Yeah. That one's close enough.
Thank you.
We did
That
it.
one, I do not believe that one was horribly misspelled in my notes.
Excellent. So, if we roll through any of their old tomes, would we be able to come across any mentions of the spear, like location, how it was made, that sort of thing? I was kind of like backtrack. The Tri Hall has like the books from all the different gods and pantheons. So I was assuming that if we look through the various creators of the spear's notes, we might be able to find out its location or something like that.
Hey, I'm Jack Black, man.
I am having a hell of a time with my mic. Just a second.
No problemo. The person with my pizza is about to pull up anyway, so.
Yo, I got your pepperoni. Skirt.
I'm going back to
Speaking of pizza, Emery, we didn't figure out food.
Ooh, taco pizza. Like, get a pizza and put tacos on it.
That's
There you go.
Yeah.
just a whole ass taco from Taco Bell.
Yeah, just lay it on top.
I took care of lunch, so
Well, that's good.
Well,
You
I
only need one
cooked
meal.
every single night this week, just about.
We can decide for you. We can roll for it.
Yeah, it's roll.
Ooh,
for it.
roll for
There you go.
lunch.
I
Just need
made
to
you
assign
pork
food
chop.
to each value.
yeah, there's pork chops in there.
No, there is a
There's-
pork chop, and is
Mm.
rarely any of it left.
Would you like to split a pork chop with me?
Well, you can have it. Go for
I
it.
don't want it. I don't want pork chop.
Oh, well, what's your idea?
But Indian.
Was well played.
Ooh.
The spear itself is not mentioned in any of the tomes. The actual images and stuff that are found in the temple are a little bit more useful. It notes that the spear, or the researchers note that the spear seems to be located on a plateau in a mountain range.
Okay, that does narrow things down for us. Thank God.
Or at
We'll go
least
to the mountain.
that's where it was seated.
So the
You
the
also-
mountain ranges are up north, right?
Yep, and I will
related?
yes, since more central island. I will also mention that the oh wait, shoot, did you know that no, never mind. Sorry. Ignore that. That's not a thing you would know.
But is it a thing we could know?
Is it a thing you could know? No, there was a path you could have went down that would have given you stuff, but you didn't go into a building. It's fine. It's okay. I'm going back to my old notes. I'm trying to piece the path together here. Okay. Hold on just a second. One other thing you would know, or would understand, is that by talking to the researchers and stuff, you would know that the ley lines, some of the things that you guys have dealt with, tend to be thought of, and you get a short lesson on kind of the planes of existence, and based off of some of the drawings and stuff found in the temple, the way that magic is woven and kind of holds the planes together and penetrates them and passes through world to world to world and plane to plane to plane, and it essentially the ley lines that you guys have already experienced, which there are a abnormally large amount on the island itself. They kind of half assume, half believe that the spear would probably be seeded into an incredibly powerful ley line, probably like the central,
like a nexus point or something.
like a nexus point of all of them. Yes, that's exactly right.
Okay, so we know where the ley line under town is and what direction it heads in. So if we sort of follow that, we'll eventually reach the nexus point, I assume. But I guess I'll have to talk with Bram and see if there's a way we can track a ley line.
Sure.
Is there a way to track a ley line? We have the triangulator thing. Is
I'm
that
loving it. I'm loving it. It's coming together. We're doing this.
There's also
Is the-
oh, it's good.
with the triangulator thing?
Uh-huh.
Would that lead us to where we need to go?
The from what you understood from the over what that prisoner overheard, there are 3 points of power that basically are hiding / sealing / doing something to keep people away from the spear. That's what those 3 lines are indicating, where those 3 points are. And that is where
But that wouldn't take us
Fraser
to
Blue
the
is
spear.
going. That wouldn't necessarily take you to it, but it will, you believe, from what you understand, would potentially reveal or is somehow linked to it heavily.
So do we reverse bad guy this bad guy and wait for him to unlock the treasure and then take it for ourselves?
You
Before
could
we
totally
take-
try to do that.
I mean, that sounds like a plausible idea.
I mean,
Probably the best one I've heard yet.
Ganondorf, this link you're saying?
yeah. Like, it's like, aha, you fool.
Yeah, you know, as
You
silly
have
as it
unlocked-
is, yeah, you're the ones who are kind of in the know here in some of these respects. He understands from his point of view that that this thing is sealing his ability to open up a portal to the abyss and just wipe out this plane / all of them. That's his only goal. He doesn't understand the whole what the gods did, all of that stuff. So he's almost as probably a little bit more blind than you guys.
So, 2 choices. We can either go try and stop this dude at one of the locks, or wait for him to unlock the locks and guard the MacGuffin he's after.
We
Or
just
just-
have to find where that is, though.
Well, yes.
I like the second because if we know his end goal, we can set up a nice juicy trap for him.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly one of the locations might help us figure out where that end goal is if we can't find it any other way. I like it too. I just don't know how we could find where that spot is.
Well, we have a space. We have flying craft, and we know it's on a mountain plateau, correct?
What?
And it would
That's where
be-
Silverblade Ruin is.
Yeah, I
I'm
was gonna say
confused.
it'd be in the middle of a middle of all 3 of those lock locations. I imagine.
Could be.
Yeah, potentially.
I mean, what do you want to bet that we follow the ley lines and if all of the ley lines converge, the spear is stuck in it?
How do you follow ley lines?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what I came to ask Graham about.
Right. Full circle.
Didn't
Damn.
Full circle, like a
wasn't
sphere.
there something with a ring that showed us a ley line, like light? Am I insane?
Well, that's how I opened the portal to the Feywild.
You might be insane, but that doesn't mean you're not right.
Yeah, you had a device that they used to open a portal, and that's part of this whole thing with what the spear is doing. You can't just open portals willy-nilly wherever you want directly into another plane, right?
Wait, so you're telling me if that spear was removed, I could open a portal whenever I wanted?
Yes, yeah, you could. Anyone could.
Wait,
Including all
anyone?
of the demons. Well, I mean,
Anyone?
those who know have the capability to do so.
Yes, if you unlock the door, you can leave the house, but everyone else can also come in the house.
But if I'm never coming
Perfect
home,
analogy.
Maybe we can send your scouts out, Grow, and have them look for that ruin.
Which ruin?
The one in the mountains.
The first Silverblade? Or the second Silverblade?
Whichever Silverblade that has. That's
Oh,
The one in the mountains sank into the sea.
It wasn't in the mountains. It was on the coast. It was It was like a 15-foot cliff, and the whole thing crashed into the ocean. There was no Silverblade inland. The inland is basically unexplored. being able to travel around the island by boat is really the only record that you guys have of a vast majority of the internals, aside from what you've explored. Whenever you were up on that mountaintop before Bram threw you into the Fae, that area is kind of the most, graphed, laid out area of the island, and you could see from on top of that, I would say probably a quarter of the island itself.
So we have a
For-
flying.
for
we have a flying
30,
ship,
40 miles.
right?
Mhm.
So let's go
Yes,
scout.
we have a flying machine.
Let's go scout this whole fucking area, this whole island. Scout it out.
Okay.
So we're not going in.
Yeah, we can. I can silver the ship when we get back, I guess.
They could work on that while you travel too, if you want. There's nothing stopping them. They're right now. The helm is installed. It's in like a centralized point at the front, basically right behind where you have the old wheel that you used to pilot it now. They are now underneath, or not underneath, within the bowels of the ship, running Silver Line in a matrix throughout the entire ship.
Yeah.
Badass.
I will say, you also have it hooked up to the power source of the ship's engine. And as you do so, there are a couple runes that begin to glow brighter on the actual helm, and including setting on in the seat where that dial is. Runes light up in 16 slots around it. The wood almost looking like it's glowing from within with these different symbols. One of those symbols you recognize as the symbols that you guys saw down, I believe, in the Underdark or in the Temple. One of those two. One of
I
them.
have those written in my notes.
Yep, one of them, an amber-colored rune that you have some of them. I do not think you have all of them, but you have tied the orient, like what you know which one goes to the abyss. You know which one is the rune that indicates the material plane. And whenever you look at this dial, the 16 smaller runes, one of them being the abyss, have a very faint glow. Up at the top is a larger rune that represents the material plane, and it is pulsing, in amber color.
That's where you are here.
Do we know which one is the Fey
basically, yes.
one?
Yes, you do know which one's the Fey one. Yes, so you would know the Fey, you know the abyss.
I'd like to smash that. No, I'm kidding.
and I think those are the only ones that you know for sure. I'll say through your research, you could probably dig into some books at the Tri Hall and figure out a couple more if you would like. The other thing to note is that there is on the dial itself in the middle is this huge button. It's kind of flickering on and off at this point because your entire apparatus isn't done. That's a symbol that you don't recognize, but it's got just a white glow.
Is it the Astral Sea?
It probably is.
Yeah. Was that too meta?
Yeah, that's a little meta. But yeah, no, that's that's what you see right now. So you guys, what do you want to do travel wise? I'm gonna flip you over here, all of you.
Well, yeah. You. Can I put the helm on? Can I put the crown on? Is that how I drive the boat now?
You're not quite yet. You've got probably another 3 days or so after all the research and stuff that people have done, but for now you're still piloting the old way.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Before we take off, I think I'd like to send some guard to that lighthouse.
Okay.
Since it was lit up, if it's not far away.
No. It is literally probably 200 yards off of the shore of Silverlade. It's not far out. It's a very small island. You could drop them off on your way even if you'd like.
They probably should have their own boats if they want to get back.
Okay. Well, what do you want them to do? Just access it?
The light was on. We'll just see what's going on. Just investigate it.
The light is not on now. It was on, and it pulsed several times one night. It is currently off.
Do we know if that was a distress signal?
You have no idea what that was.
All right.
You guys have, other than the knowledge now that no one has been in or should be in the lighthouse, and it essentially was They went through it, didn't find anything of value, and it has been essentially locked up since then and unused. So,
I go check for footprints or any evidence that anyone's been there.
okay. Okay, so sure. You slide down out of the ship real quick and run up to the lighthouse itself. The lighthouse is locked, and the door itself is locked. You don't see any footprints or evidence that people went in and out of the door of the lighthouse.
Does somebody have a key to this door?
I'll say, you know what? I'll say that retroactively you asked, and that's been lost. It's been lost for a good couple, probably a good year.
This is where Stoyan would bust down the door.
Hey, you are more than welcome to.
I mean, if you guys want to get going somewhere else, we can come back to this later. I was just curious if it was right here.
Go check it out. Let's go check it out. You're here. Let's do it.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check. See if you can knock that door down. It's going to be about a 12.
Oh God, I'm not.
It's not a.
Oh my no.
I'll have it.
I would never.
Did Quig ever find Grow?
That's a good. No, I don't think you did.
He's just still walking around town, just yelling his name.
Oh yeah, the door.
No good.
The door resists. You could give it another shot. I'll say it's a 10 now. It cracks and some of the wood splinters a little bit. Yeah, no, you get through it. The wood just kind of, the door itself kind of like creaks and you fall in, and you get cut. You get cut by a splinter and take 4 points of damage. Stabs into your arm a little bit. You pop that bad boy out.
Who's with you right now, Clint? I don't. Were we on the ship when we did this? I'm confused where we are right now.
Oh, my thought was you guys were taking the airship out, and Clint asked to stop to check out this this thing lighthouse real quick, just out of curiosity.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought so too. I got you.
Okay. I think everyone else is there.
If anyone wants to hop down with me, I'd be appreciated, of course.
Oh yeah, I'll come down with you, but I ain't shoulder blushing shit.
I mean, I could have unlocked the door.
Yeah, you could have unlocked the door.
I assumed you would not come. You were consumed by your ship.
Well,
there was no other desire in your life at this point.
He's over there looking at that helm all lustfully.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, you make your way inside, and the floor is covered in dust. No tracks in here either. The room is empty, other than kind of a half dilapidated table. You touch it, and it just almost starts to, like, wood fibers start to flake off as it's just rotted out. There are stairs up and to the left that are stone that spiral, and the ceiling is that weird shape that they are in lighthouses. Yeah, I'm assuming you want to head up.
Yeah, carefully.
Okay. All right. Yep. So you gingerly make your way up the stairs of the lighthouse. You get to the top, and once again, basically an empty room, except for what looks to be a much newer table that's been slid up to the edge of the window, or not the window, but like kind of the interior part of the, like, the top's like glass, and with a railing around the outside of that, slid up to the window closest to Silverlight. And on this table is about a foot by half a foot box, and on top of that is a small ruby crystal, red crystal. There are thin lines of silver thread that are wrapped around this and then go down into the box. And that's it. There's nothing else in the room. And it, once again, doesn't look like anyone's been here for months and months.
That table just looks newer.
It looks much newer than the one downstairs. Like it was put there for this purpose. It still has dust on it, but it isn't like ruins old. If that makes sense.
So it's a red ruby. It's not like one of the blue crystals.
It is not. It looks more like it was probably the thing that was generating the light.
Right. Some way to turn it on. I don't know.
Yep.
Hit with a spell, but I'm afraid I'm going to blast it and break it.
When was the light seen? Was that like a cue for the ship?
When we were coming back.
We were coming back
Yeah.
from where?
Yep. You, Bram has also seen that light a couple times flash randomly at night, like just 3 pulses, kind of equally spaced, and then it stops.
I have.
You have. It was while the others were in the Feywild that long ago.
Mm.
You were sitting in your room and noticed it.
Petlar.
I don't want to. I want to break anything, so I don't know if I'm going to do anything with it. Maybe
Okay.
maybe something will make sense later.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what purpose it serves.
It's a light source, and the box probably powers it. And maybe there's some strange setting that tells it to pulse 3 times at 9 o'clock every night or something dumb.
Well,
I guess.
we think it's a harmful thing or a beneficial thing? I don't know why it'd be beneficial. or
I don't
why
know.
It exists.
Just want to look at it. I don't know what it's here for.
Okay.
Maybe something will make sense later. I'm heading back to the ship, I think, unless you got an idea.
Touch it.
Yeah. It's. I mean, the box it's made out of just appears to be not even a finely crafted, but a reasonably well crafted wooden box. It's got hinges and this little light, or this
Can
little
it be
crystal
open?
sticking up. Yeah,
Arcana?
you could attempt. What's that?
Arcana?
Oh, Arcana. Yeah, very good. You don't understand it well. It certainly looks like something that Bram would know more about. It doesn't look like there's any magic happening at the moment with it, but it certainly seems like some kind of a thing that magic would have an effect on.
I think we should take it down the ship, Daddy.
Yes, doing nothing here.
Ship Daddy.
All right, I'm gonna gingerly pick it up
Okay. You do.
and bring
No
it.
effect.
Bring it
Doesn't seem
down
to
and-
be.
Okay.
Yeah. You shake it a little. It seems fine.
Seems that's not. And I
Shake
try to
the
freak
shit out of it.
Joe. Yeah, no.
Just glaring at him.
No, I'm fine.
Well-
It's just a joke, girl.
Okay.
Gotcha. Lighten up, buddy. And I'm gonna slap him on the shoulder and give him a smile.
All right.
Farfan's dead.
We don't know that he's dead.
That guy will just turn the crystal off whenever he wants, and he falls over dead. We watched
Did
it
you
happen
take
before.
Vaz?
Oh, actually, I should.
Yeah, you should.
I had the thought earlier when I was feeding this baby. I'm weapon bound to it. I can call it to my hand whenever I want. It's on this plane.
Oh shit! Yeah, should
Yeah.
call it. Call it.
Yeah.
I
mean-
dropped it.
Right, you left it inside our friend.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I call the sword to myself, but Brent will have to put it in my inventory.
Yep.
Well,
I
you
can do that.
Torch light up this little lighthouse for us.
Yeah.
Should light it and leave it here, and then that'll just be the lighthouse from now on. Memory of Farfan.
Where is this at on the map compared to Silverlade?
It's so close to Silverlade, I didn't even bother marking it. Like basically, we're basically like right here. Like, see my little mouse moving around
Oh, okay.
there-ish.
Is this
Yeah.
like the highest point near the city?
Is this what?
Is this like the highest point near the city?
It is. It is up on a just a small set of rocks. This river right here kind of splits around them. And the lighthouse itself, there are somewhat ancient stone steps have been carved into the rocks. They kind of wrap around the side of this. There's a very, very small platform on top. And I mean, the lighthouse itself is 10 foot across. It's tiny, and it's probably 20 foot tall or so. But from where you're standing looking out, you've got a perfect view of all of Silverlade.
Yeah. Girl, you should get some watchers out here. Be nice for the city. Lookouts.
So, real quick, you said ancient stone steps. Does that mean that the lighthouse has been here before Silverlade was built?
Yeah, the lighthouse is a ruin. It is predates any people from your civilization coming to this city. And in fact, the brazier that held the wood that used to burn for the lighthouse is still there, rusted almost to nothing. I mean, it's mostly rust on the ground at this point.
All right, I'm gonna bring the box down and
Okay.
show it to Bran, I guess, and see if he can
All right.
rub on it.
Bram, would you like to look at the box now, or toss it into your?
I mean,
room?
we can deal with it later, I guess.
He cut off for me. Did he say later?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
do later, I guess. Yeah, I mean that's fine. If it's, we'll investigate this when we have time.
Fair enough. All right. So, where do
The
you
light
guys?
turns on when we come home. I'm gonna be freaked out.
What do you guys want to? Where do you guys want to head? What's your goal in traveling?
Might as well head towards that first. Or do you guys want to head to that closest seal, so to speak, Wait.
Yeah.
off the island?
I'm just the boat guy. I'm not the direction guy.
He's the helmsman, not the captain.
Yeah.
He owns the boat, I thought.
Well, yeah, it's my boat, but no, I'm not the
taxi driver
decider
doesn't
of
tell you
where
where
we're
to go.
going. Like,
That's Quig's job.
Well, I think we should just scout around the island. So let's just head a direction and start looking.
Can we go try to take the boat underwater?
It's not a submarine.
it,
Quig.
it is not a submarine yet.
Soon.
It's a boat. Boats are for water.
There you go.
This is true.
All right. Pick a direction. Which way you want to scout?
I say up
Northwest?
head
Roll a
yeah,
d6?
northwest, northeast, north.
Well, we can follow
Straight
one of
north?
the
Ley lines?
lines or whatever
Yeah.
if you want.
Let's do that. Let's do.
Okay.
Do you have ley line goggles?
Not ley lines, but we have the pointers to where the seals are.
The seals are. We could head towards the closest seal. Just give us a direction to travel.
Yeah. So that would be north, just a tiny bit west. So mostly north. That was the one that you guys detected. All right. Hold on a second.
Keep a good lookout for flying fiends.
I'm gonna play a nice song to keep morale for the workers, man in the lines and shit.
Sea shanty?
Yeah.
All right. You guys head this direction for 1 day's travel. I think that's correct.
Oh, baby.
I have a parachute
oh,
on me
such a
the whole
good
time.
song.
Actually, get one more. There we go. About there.
Oh,
Oh,
actually, I'm looking at it. It's such a mid song. He did so average.
I sleep
Oh,
with
but
my
hit-
parachute on.
But average for him is still fantastic.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, the ley line doesn't point towards it, but from this vantage point, you do see the it's been, oh my gosh, right before you guys went into the Feywild while you were scouting or surveying the area, there are some ruins down on the side of a mountain down here. It appears to be some kind of a mine. At least that's just from as you guys travel over it, what you kind of see from here. I would say that this is kind of the distance that you would travel in a single day. You want to just keep going, and we'll keep talking as I go?
We'll jot this position down on our big map,
Yep.
and then we'll just
Yep.
keep going. I think.
All right, 1, 2,
Seems to make sense to me.
5.
How's this thing like? How do we rest? Does this thing stay afloat while we rest, or?
Yeah, I just gotta put magic power in it every day.
Yep. Yeah, you guys actually have bedrooms down here underneath.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the bottom inside of the ship. Okay.
Next to Farfan in memory.
So 2 days go by, and you guys come to just the other side of these mountains, and the signal begins to point pretty hard to the left. You think that you are fairly close. Let me check something here. Sorry, give me just a second. that would be 1, 2. Yeah. So what you guys see is, as you travel this third day, you stop right about here, and as you pass this small forest down here, the line shoots down to the left, and you kind of start to bring the ship around, and as you do, the line stays pointed down into the center of this small forest here.
All right.
I want us to cycle it like a DC-130 gunship. Like this.
Oh, there you go. Should we just light up this whole area and torch it?
Just blast.
Start blasting the whole thing. Yeah. So, from your position here, the forest itself is like got a pretty dense canopy. You would have to kind of, if you wanted to enter it, set the ship down on just the outside of it to get in there. I mean, I guess you could jump down through the canopy and stuff, but re-accessing the ship might be a pain at that point.
Does Jack have this teleport to ship thing working? Or who had that?
Oh yeah, Jack was building
right here.
like a teleport circle or something.
Yeah, I believe he started that, and it was gonna. I forget how long it takes. It's an extraordinary amount of time.
There you
Year.
go. Yep. A year.
It takes a year?
Yes, it takes an entire year to create a permanent teleport.
Why do I still have this spell? Oh well.
5th level. Seems right.
Oops. I'm at my.
You don't have a really, really long rope ladder you could put down.
I mean, I could just put a rope down. Or I could just.
Yeah, you
detour.
could try that. Yeah.
You could de-door back up here and then drop a rope down, and then that's a lot of climbing.
We just have people that can drop a rope down ladder. This has a.
We have
This has
crew on
crew,
board.
yeah.
Yeah, we have crews.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to jump into a forest canopy. It might be nicer to sit down right outside.
Yeah, well, whichever.
You get stuck on those trees and branches, all scratched up.
Sorry. I know that's annoying.
Sorry, I'm hacking in to the database right now.
Logging into the database.
Mainframe. My
The
mainframe.
mainframe. I'm in. I'm accessing the doors now.
Opening buttholepix.exe.
What time of day is it? 'Cause I don't want to go in there at night if I can help it.
It would be afternoon at this point. That being said, Bram, you look over and the helm is now fully online. All of the runes are lit up now.
Holy shit.
The dials, everything, and you get this kind of draw, like almost like a connection to the helm as you set in it.
I put it on.
You gotta put it on. Okay. All right. As you put the helm over your head and it actually slides over your eyes itself, your sense of self begins to grow, as in your physical body no longer feels like your body, and your consciousness expands out greater and greater until you can feel the steps of the crew on the deck of this ship as if they're walking across your skin.
Oh shit! It is Cerebro.
You may now pilot the ship mentally. What is Bram thinking right now?
He is elated.
Yes. Like what inner monologue? What's going on here?
What,
Insane laughter, probably.
what do you
right?
mean? Like, yes, it works. It works.
Everybody on the ship hears this within your mind at the same time, as the psionic ability. You're not quite used to it yet. Basically, like announces your thoughts to the crew. Through the helmet itself. You also realize that you are now able to telepathically communicate with anyone on the crew and direct them instantaneously through this. It's not like mind control or anything, but you're able to essentially message everyone on the ship as quickly as you can think it.
What does the character sheet for a boat look like?
Oh, I've got it.
I am a boat now, guys.
Yeah, you're essentially a boat while you're in the boat. Yes. Yep.
But
yeah.
if he sends a thought to Quig, will Quig be able to keep up with it? Like, would he?
That's a good question, actually. Yeah, I mean, you can send the thought. It doesn't mean that it's going to like pierce the veil of his mind as well.
Veil of
but
intelligence.
yes, yeah. But the thought could be sent, and you can.
I
Yeah.
need a cat. Put a cat on the ship, and then you could like send thoughts to it.
I can awaken
Yes.
a cat if you want.
There you go. Anyways.
Okay.
Yep. So along with that, while this thing is over your eyes, you don't see exactly what you would see through your eyes, but you do see kind of almost a matrixy type of grid, like the silver lines in the deck and the body of the ship itself. It's almost like you could see those. You look down at your hand and you can't see that, but you can see the dial. And you can see all of those different runes glowing underneath it, and the great big button on top that you now assume will take you to the astral plane is fully lit up. So that's the whole thing.
Oh, you don't know how tempting.
The button's there.
I mean, no, because everybody's gonna be pissed at me if I just zoop everybody to the astral sea. Oh, Bram, what are you doing? Oh, we switched planes again, Bram.
He's done it once before.
Wouldn't be the first time, but this time he'd be there, and I could kill him for it.
It's not like I didn't purposefully give him a giant button.
I mean,
Why don't you press the giant red candy-like button?
Through a little bit of the experiments and research that you've done on the planes, Bram, make an intelligence check.
Has to make a will save right now.
just
Yeah, almost. Yep, just an intelligence check. It's gonna be like a 12. It's real low. Yeah, there you go. You would know that, generally speaking, at least in this world, because I've read some conflicting things online, time doesn't really travel the same in the astral plane either.
Yeah.
And you wonder, could you potentially use it to kind of get around quicker? But anyways,
do I think I could get back if I went?
well, I mean, the fact that you can travel plane from this plane to that, you would know that in order to travel through planes, it takes an incredible amount of magical energy. Basically, you wouldn't be able to probably move the ship without taking like a long rest before going again.
Okay.
Now that being said, you also know that capsule behind you that's nearly empty. You're sure that having basically very carefully both checking out the helm itself and looking at the way that it's wired, and some of it was almost even beyond what you understood, just because there's some psionic stuff going on there. But you're able to gather that you're sure that is what would allow you, once you hit the astral sea, to travel back. You think that you would deplete whatever is there now, right? The one shot you have, essentially. But you're not sure how you get more of that. You know that it utilizes it to travel. You don't know yet. You don't know yet how. You assume once you're, obviously the Gith do it somehow, right? They're getting this juice somehow. The question is how and what you would need to do to get there.
Very interesting.
Indeed.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I'll leave us here for now.
Okay. So.
But that's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right. So you guys, it is dusk. Do you guys want to rest tonight here?
Yeah, it sounds
Or
good.
do you want to go in now? Okay. All right.
So the
Let's
amber
go.
liquid, that's not Gith pee, is it?
Who knows?
I don't want to full rest in the forest. I'll full rest on the ship.
There's definitely color coordination between that and the symbol that he knows means material plane. So that is something. All right, give me a quick minute. I am going to go get a drink, and then we will continue. Just a second.
Okay.
Pizza's in the oven, by the way.
I think I'll go get myself a water as well.
What are you doing, Nate?
Washington Tester, drinking, re-rolling stats over and over again.
Looking for those 618s.
Yeah,
Are you
I
rolling?
had
a new
one where I
character?
had, huh?
Are you rolling a new character?
Huh? No, I don't think so. Just dicking around. But I did one set where I had one stat above 10. It was impressive.
You're a special boy.
Mm-hmm. A special quadriplegic boy. Yeah, he had like a 6 con. Yeah, it was.
He's Bubble Boy, but he's also not smart at all.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna wait until we decide what other version of the game we want to play.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you.
Breathing so hard.
Was I?
Yeah, I could hear you coming down the stairs. Could hear you setting down. Could hear you starting to type.
Oh, I'm so
You could
sorry.
hear your nuts flapping while you're going up the stairs.
Don't.
I
Oh,
mean,
start with
I'm
that.
not sure
Ooh,
about
Boise.
that.
There's a whole story behind that.
I can feel your
I can't
nut.
unhear it.
No, I was here for that. I remember
Oh,
that.
were you?
We
Yes,
were all
yeah.
unfortunately here
I
for
can't
that.
unhear it. It stays with me now till I die.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
My nut thunder will echo in the halls of these corridors.
Like the hammer of 1,000 winds.
Yeah,
Give me a minute here.
I don't know, but I really like the phrase nut thunder.
Sounds like
Have we
a-
named this ship yet?
sounds
There
like
we
a
go.
Jesus
Nut
nun.
Thunder.
Don't name it. Don't name it. 'Cause you name it, it'll just blow up.
Mm.
That's. Hold on,
The
that's-
Salty
Well-
Swallow?
If we had blown up the forest, I would have gone Spirit of America.
There's still time.
Let's raise the forest down to the ground, America.
Sorry, I'm looking for. Seem to have an issue here.
How many fireballs per day?
Should name
You
it
guys not?
Pet Lars Doom.
Pet Lars Doom.
Name it Pet Lars Dead. Just rub
Just
it
to
in.
rub it in.
But there, put a question mark at the end because we're not really sure. He might be alive.
Pat Lars dead?
Okay. I am going to. I gotta move some stuff around here. Just a minute.
I thought more ships have question marks.
Why
Huh?
don't they? Yeah.
Bodie McBoatface.
I don't think they have punctuation.
No, I mean, why shouldn't? Why don't they? It'd be good.
Hashtag vote.
How about we go for a
That's a good one,
sentence?
mate.
Conspiracy to commit murder.
It's too much.
Okay, fine.
Now
Yeah,
you
we
gotta
run
have
out
a
of
big
paint. It's 150 feet long. I think we can fit that on there.
3.14159.
And I'm just saying, it's 6 of us, and we're gonna murder something. So I feel like that kind of resonates.
Mm-hmm.
Cheese and crackers. The bogeyman, like out of them stories.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
All right.
I believe I am good to go here. I'm gonna double check one other thing. Is everyone back?
I think so.
I don't know.
If you're not here, say something.
Yeah, there you go. We got a Emery. I heard him.
They might be getting pizza.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. We'll give him a minute.
I started reading The Way of Kings.
Oh yeah, how are you liking it?
Pretty good.
Good.
So getting the feel for things, and there's a bunch of empires and names and all kinds of shit.
Yes, there are. Yep.
I love Calvin's a pretty good character. I think my favorite character so far is that High Lord. Fuck, what's his name? Dalmar, I think.
Oh, Dalamar? Yeah. Dalinar.
Dalinar,
Yeah, Dalinar is a fucking boss. He's awesome. And yeah, Kaladin and
Not very
Kaladin is such a crybaby.
smart. He's a little bitch.
yeah,
Boo-hoo, I'm a slave.
Don't spoil anything for me. I know he's a slave, and I know he. So
I know
he
that's
just
all
got,
I was going to say. Yeah.
He just.
That's like, yeah, that's early on,
Yeah,
the slave thing.
As far as I know, he is. As far as I know, last thing I read was he had just gotten Bridge 4 to stop being shit like a giant pile of shit.
Nice. So he already went through his. I'm gonna.
Did you
kill
did you
myself.
finish that sentence?
Me?
I think all the sentences were finished.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, he was on the edge of the cliff. Like I'm gonna do a suicide. Everyone stand back.
Suicide is badass.
Suicide is badass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, if you made it past that, then yeah, no, he's a good character.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets way less awful after that.
He wasn't awful. I can understand why he was moping around.
Right. Whenever you go back and reread it,
It's a little like, stop being a bitch.
yeah, it's like you just stop doing what you're doing.
Crawling in my skin.
Okay.
You guys see my
Also,
frisbee flying
Like in
here?
the Parshendi, they seem kind of cool. I don't really know much about them, but apparently they have their whole fucking skin's armor or some shit.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
they are super cool.
They're like crab people.
Mm-hmm. How many books are in that little series of stories?
7?
7 for
Yep.
the Way of Kings. What's the actual series called? I can't remember.
Stormlight Archive.
Stormlight Archive. Yeah.
I think 7?
It's pretty thick.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I only thought there was like 3 or 4.
It might be. I'm trying to remember.
Has Brent read First Law?
I assume so, but I don't know.
I don't think he has.
So there's 4 full books with 2 like short stories that aren't.
Shit.
I
Well, they're not
swear to
really.
God, my
They're not
fucking
standalone. They're just There's it's book 1, book 2, book 2.5, 3,
Is it still
3.5.
like progressive
You can
story?
so you can skip 3.5 and 2.5. Like those came out after, like 2.5 came out after 3.
Mm.
So it fills in some story stuff, but it's not real necessary. Like you can read the main books without those and not really miss anything. You'll just miss a couple little basically background stuff for secondary characters type situation.
Mhm.
So yeah,
That makes
I don't know.
That'd be-
I really because I don't really like the short story type stuff, but those ones are really good.
Mhm.
Also, everyone's back now, I think.
okay. All right. All right. So you guys, after spending the night on the ship, what do you want to do? You're at what you think is one of the segments.
Has Quig found Grow yet?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Well, I wasn't sure if he was still walking around town or if everybody just left without him.
No, we would have came and got you.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you meant did you find him earlier?
Oh yeah, at all.
Oh, just in general.
Just in general, as far as I knew.
Someone
Quig
else
was
guided you onto the boat, and you're still just looking for him.
He was still looking. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
I
misunderstood
think after
you.
3
No,
days of flying, you probably found me.
Well, I don't put it past Quig to still be around town. And everybody be like, "Wow, where's Quig at?" Like 3 days later.
All right. What do you guys? What would you guys like to do?
Blow some bitches up.
Makes some sense to me. We set her
Right.
down, go in, and
All right. Yep.
I'm ready
So
to
in
blow bitches up. This game has been all invested. Not in my
So-
little
so-
set.
Yep. No, I'm with you. All right. So you guys do set the boat down, hop out. This forest itself is oddly dense. You're in an area where it's a little drier, kind of grass plainsy, and this very lush, verdant forest is in front of you. You guys begin to work your way through it, and as you do, it almost you get a sense that the forest itself does not want you here. Every root seems to trip you. Every bush seems to have thorns that stick in your cloak and your clothes and hold you back. But you guys eventually make your way through, and as you do, you come to what appears to be a small, almost island within the forest itself. There's a cliff below. There's a cliff, and then this plateau in the very center of the island. I'm sorry. There's a plateau in the center of the forest. You begin to walk kind of along this cliff until you guys reach what appears to be a very old path. There's a small bridge, seems to be woven with like vines, and the bridge itself is so old and dilapidated that the vines are supporting some of the pieces of stone that were there. You make your way across it, and at the far side, there is the first sign of life that you, well, I mean, human life, humanoid life. There's a small, what appears to be an altar set at the end. And next to it and scattered around are bones of some small creatures. And in the center of the altar is a kind of almost a bowl shape. And then a small notch on the end that goes and falls off the backside of the altar. The altar itself is surrounded by water. Back behind the altar is a waterfall, and you guys can, looking at the waterfall itself, see that underneath it there is a very thinly veiled, just from the falling of the water, door. It's stone and it's shut and appears to be sealed. And I could actually just show this to you because it's a thing. Hold on a second. Actually, let me go to the title and get you. Oh, shoot. we go. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay. Not it.
So we got a big old stone door.
Yeah, there's a door and an altar in front of it. Give me just a second. I don't know why, but it closed my. I was actually on the map, and whenever I switched over to grab you guys, let me copy you while I'm here. I accidentally. I don't remember which one this is called. 1 second. Destroy. Nope. Nope. Is it under here? You? The word altar was in it. Oh, here it is. The fuck?
Oh no. I have bad water temple memories.
Boop. That should be you guys. Yeah.
So does every kid from the 90s.
I think you're kind of on top of one another, maybe. Did I not get all of you? Yeah, I got you all. There you go. All right, there you are. So, yep. So here's that bridge that I described. You all can see it, I think. Yeah, you all should be able
What
to see
are
it.
what are the little markers on my character?
I don't know. I was wondering that myself. I
Is this
thought.
something I did? Sorry.
Did you put some debuffs on accidentally?
Oh, never mind. It's exhaustion. I did that because if you remember, it
Ah.
exploded.
Oh yes, yeah.
Except, oh yeah, that reminded me. Guys, remember I explode and do lots of AoE damage when I die.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was tight, actually.
Where did everybody go?
Terrence is just fucking right off.
I'm examining the altar, ding dong.
Yeah, okay. So the altar itself, once again, flat on top, small bowl shape in the center, a series of animal bones and stuff scattered around.
Sets of 9 traps.
What's that?
Did you delete Nakath?
No. Where did she? She's still here. She's in the back.
I don't see her at all.
I can't see anything. I can't see anything on the map.
Oh, somehow.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. You good now? Can you see?
Mhm.
Okay. I think that whenever I was trying to click to see what symbol you had on you, I made you invisible. My apologies. I can do that with things.
Just animal bones, no runes or anything written or visible.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh, good. God, someone please. Other than me, make an investigation check.
You're doing the investigating.
I know. God.
Oh, let me try.
Shut up, everybody.
I have a good. I'm gonna. Never mind. You did it.
You can do it.
You investigate.
Just a second here.
4 eyes are better than 2.
Especially when 2 of the eyes are turtle eyes.
Never mind.
It's like, wait a minute. This is the thing I can do, and I can do it well. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. So you do find, not on the rocks themselves, but back on the stone, back behind the waterfall, and it does set in a little bit. Whenever you walk back, kind of up and through the waterfall, there is a door back there, and it is probably a good 5 feet or so behind the waterfall. firing up a torch or a light or something, you would see that carved along the top of it, it says, "In the shadow of the ancient stones, where the veil between realms grows thin, we offer the purest life to appease the gods and seek their favor."
I relay that to the rest of the gang and hope that they can help me parse out this riddle, because I clearly don't know what the purest of life would be. Maybe a baby animal?
No,
Like a kitten?
Nakath is pretty pure.
Might be
We have to-
Paylor.
The calf is not pure.
But if we kill her, she'll come back, and that's okay.
Paylor.
Yes, you
Did he
must
say-
kill Paylor.
Did he say purest of life or light?
Life
Okay.
with an F.
Okay. So yeah, judging on the little animal bones, I'm gonna guess like a baby animal of some sort.
Can anybody see what animal they're from?
I could check my bag real quick.
You you see what appears to be a compare them to your bone collection. It would be a lamb, a fawn, and what looks to be really like something small, like squirrels, like squirrel bones.
Oh boy, I'm really glad Farfan isn't here.
Do not send squirrel bones to Peter.
Quig, are there any animals around?
We are not sacrificing an animal. Stop.
Okay.
I
You're.
mean, if Orphan was here, we could just sacrifice him because he is pure.
What?
He's a little creature of spite.
He is also a creature.
But he's not pure. But he is pure spite, so they would work.
So we're seriously considering animal sacrifice right now.
Oh, I surely
What
know
did
that.
it say?
It said.
I mean, if you want, we can eat it afterwards.
Said, "In the shadow of the ancient stones where the veil between realms grows thin, we offer the purest life to appease the gods and seek their favor."
I don't like these gods.
Well, no,
No.
I don't imagine.
Doesn't mean we have to do that
I
too.
could just die. I'll come right back.
You got anybody got a plant?
Till I tell
Yeah.
Oh, why is that less
Uh,
terrible?
You look
It's
behind
also
Quig,
alive.
and there's a small shrub following him.
Oh, there is. Yep.
Yep.
Where's the mushroom?
It sounds like they only did it to worship. I don't know if that's related to the door.
Where's the
Uh,
mushroom?
Okay.
Mushroom
We
in the
can
way.
check the door to see if there's a way to open it then, if you want.
Hey, Bram, make a perception check for me. You're facing the proper way.
the fuck is that? Wait, what? That's just.
That is true. He is facing that way. Shh, everyone quiet.
You could have swore one of those fucking trees just moved a little. Like, in a way that wind would not move a tree.
Interesting horticulture you have around here.
Wonderful.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, who are you talking to, man?
Oh, the bushes over there.
Oh, okay, so you went crazy. Awesome.
There's something odd with those bushes.
We should go talk and say hi.
Yeah.
Hello, bushes?
Hey, Bush.
The bushes
Uh,
don't seem to do much.
I will cast Speak with Plants.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
my
Hold
staff.
on.
Yep.
This should be painless.
Yep. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, you gotta think of a good plant voice.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of. Okay, hold on, just a minute.
I can just hear Brent's brain going, wait, what?
Yes. No, that's okay. That's all right. This is gonna work out fine. Yeah. Um,
But the plants are alive, so they can talk.
Give
to
him
me.
like a crunchy island vibe, like, hey man, what's up?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
good."
You all right? So you reach out and you're talking to the tree. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the thing that we saw moving, right? Or he
Yes,
saw
it is.
moving?
What would you like to ask the tree or say to the tree?
Hello. How are you?
The tree's head slowly turns and looks at you. It's an ent, and it just kind of stares for a second.
I will switch to druidic.
All right.
And then if not, I'll try in Sylvan afterwards. How are you?
Oh my God! Hold on. Druid. Oh, you switched to Sylvan, you said, or no, Druidic?
I'll go to
speaks-
druidic first, and then Sylvan afterwards. Just going through my languages.
As soon as you start to speak Druidic, it kind of shifts a little bit. It's been a long time since I've seen a mortal.
Oh. My name's Quig. What is your name?
I forget my name. It's been long. Names aren't a part of the Ent culture.
I have that too, but they made me a name tag so I wouldn't forget anything.
The way forward was sealed by the gods. We are here to keep those from entering. Mortals.
Is that the thing they're looking at over there?
He kind of like slowly twists and looks over, and you guys do see this thing moving now, and it's not a tree. You couldn't tell before, but it's 100% alive. It looks over. Yes, we're here for it. We've been here for it for eons.
Can we go inside?
Treons.
Well played. Well played.
I like it.
The only way in is through our sacrifice. Would you like to do battle with me?
Wait, we have to fight?
You have to sap upon the altar.
That doesn't seem
Your
very nice.
the sap of an animal, the sap of a plant.
Oh, so if I sap all over this plant, it'll let me, or this thing, it'll let me in.
It's
Time
not
for
a
me
verb.
to make some turtle soup.
Would require all of your sap.
Drain me dry.
Milk my sack.
Milled my sap right to the bowl.
Hold on,
God.
hold on a second. I'll look to the group. He says we have to sap on it to go inside, but it needs all of our sap.
I don't make sap.
I don't make sap either.
I might, but it's been a while.
Do you think if we all like sap a little bit, it'll help?
God damn it. And then we mix it in the bowl.
They have a cum rock.
I know I've seen a video.
What?
I'm sorry, that was just so much. He looks at you and says, no, there's must be a sacrifice. And then he looks up towards the waterfall. She's coming. You should hurry. Leave or make with battle.
Hey, do you guys want to fight a tree? And if we win, we can go through, because somebody not very nice is coming through the waterfall or something.
What?
Huh?
Do we want, if we fight the tree and win, I think we can go through the portal hole, or if we die, then he can go through the portal hole. But somebody's coming.
There's no portal hole, man. There's just a
Door?
stone
Stone
gate.
door, ding dong.
What? That's what it is.
A
It's the
portal
same
hole?
thing.
Is there any way to open the door without?
Murdering this
Like-
thing over here?
Can I go check the door out?
You can go check out the door. It is excuse me. It is magically sealed. It seems to be tied somehow to the altar. The Ent bends down and picks a boulder up next to the water and looks towards you, Quig.
Okay. Be gentle. You can hit me.
What? Oh my god.
You guys, I'm gonna sap all over the place. Hold on.
Hold on, get near the altar.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Near the altar.
Okay, do it now.
It totally missed you. Sorry, hold on here. I gotta switch this over.
I look to where the boulder hit, and then Quig will go over and stand there.
Hold on, hold on a second. Wait a second. Hold on. Tell the Ent to chill out a second. I'm gonna walk over and cut my hand.
Does that hit you, Quig?
Man.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
That's
Jesus
34
Christ.
bludgeoning damage. You get thrown across the altar and back into the water.
Well,
Is it open?
No, you must use all of your sap. And it starts to move forward towards you.
Okay.
And I'm in the water somewhere.
That's it.
Yeah,
All right.
you're about there. Just as just as that happens, a large reptilian snake-like figure flows down the waterfall and is now staring at you guys.
Quig will turn into a constrictor.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and collect everyone, and we will go ahead
oh my
and roll
God,
initiative.
that snake looks like an
That
old
is the
grandma.
creepiest looking fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Old grandma.
It's a naga.
Mom? Are you my mom?
Wow, dude.
Not gonna look at that anymore. That's
Well, you don't like him?
Wait.
It looks like a mushroom more than a snake.
That's our word.
It doesn't really look like a naga, if I'm being fair. It kind of looks like it might be confused about its own existence.
It looks like Quig's mom.
Oh man.
I'll get a
Let's make
Christmas card.
Making fun of my poor naga.
Now, it also looks like it might be ancient, like old.
Oh, it's old.
Okay, at least
It's a
that's
guardian
what it
naga.
Also, I just want to say, we cannot hear or understand what's going on between this tree man and Quig. All we see is Quig taking hits to the face with a rock.
No, we heard half the conversation, didn't we?
Yeah.
No, he said everything in Druidic. The only one who knows what's going on, I think, is Grow, unless any of you speak Druidic.
Well,
I thought he said we had to give him sap.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
yes,
did
yes,
tell
I'm
us
sorry.
that.
Yeah,
And
but
you're right.
that
Lady's
could have
coming.
meant anything, and we just see rocks being thrown at him.
Yeah, that was pretty much how it went down. All right.
Ay, caramba.
Mr. Bram, it is your turn.
Oh,
Just a heads
geez.
up, Brent. I don't have Vaz in my inventory yet.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Hold on.
So slithery snake slithers down the waterfall.
Yep, slithered down
Oh,
and is now... Yeah, yep.
Okay, I summon my gun.
I cast gun.
I got a little peach on me, bro. I'll fucking shoot. I'll fucking do it, I swear.
All right. Hold on a minute here.
Is that the voice we're going with for the old tortoise snake?
That old British-
Sure, yeah. It's like some kind of weird...
Oi, mate.
Oi, mate, what are you guys doing here?
I'll fall and blast, I will.
I'm the ancient guardian deity of this area.
Yeah. I like it. Quig,
So-
your turn.
Can I-
I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. You would be...
Can
Yeah.
I summon my gun?
Yes.
Can I have the token?
Oh, your gun robot. I am sorry. I just thought that you meant you pulled your gun out and you were being, like, poetic about it.
No,
Ram's got a gun.
Yeah, no, you can have your gun. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this guy. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Okay.
There he is.
Then I'm gonna shoot at the. Well, no, I'm not gonna shoot at anything because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But something
It
looks.
just looks like an elderly snake. I don't know if we want to start this unless it starts
Oh,
with
it's...
us.
I mean, it's imposingly large. But yeah, that's fine if that's how you want to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right, Quig, it's your turn.
Quig is in snake form.
Oh yes, yep,
This
yep.
constrictor.
I gotcha.
Oh, you're gonna try to mate with it.
Oh
We'll
no.
talk to it. It's fine.
Snake to snake.
Quig animal shapes. Giant constrictor. There you are. I'm gonna put you over here for now.
I'm a constrictor.
And you are right about there.
Right. Quig will hiss at the big snake lady.
Okay.
And try to communicate.
Oh, okay.
Is your speak with animals still on, and would that even work?
Only with plants. And
Speak with
probably
plants.
not. No, I don't think it has any languages.
So you hiss at the snake, and the Naga in common says, "Intruders, no one is allowed within." Because it can speak common.
Wait, this guy said if we gave him his sap, we could go in.
Mm-hmm.
Get a second on this garden hose.
I don't. Is he gonna answer that or?
I don't.
What's that?
Nothing.
We asked the Naga about sap. We're like, hey, he said if we gave sap, we could go in.
Sacrifices of only the pure of heart.
Oh.
Do you count as pure of heart?
Pure, unadulterated, awesome.
Yes, yeah, badass, yeah.
Quig is gonna go over closer to it and keep trying to communicate with it.
Because you are a snake.
I am a snake.
Okay.
I am bigger than it is, right?
Yes, you are. Yeah.
So
You're
I
so
think
bully?
Quig's gonna then try to intimidate it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll an intimidation. Okay.
How do How do snakes show dominance?
That's a good question.
It kind of coils and gets taller to see which is the biggest.
Ooh.
They compare sizes.
Yep.
I can tell Brent's Googling.
Yep.
I know, that's exactly what I was doing. I was like, I wonder what snakes do.
Think of like a cobra where it like flares its hood.
Yeah.
Do you have a hood as a boa constrictor?
No, but I mean they just kind of get big and snaky.
Yeah. I will say that your intimidation doesn't work, but the Naga does stare down at Bram, having explained that if you sacrifice something, you can go through.
Do you count?
No. The Naga probably wouldn't. Well, actually, the Naga probably would. I think it's like part celestial, isn't it? Or it speaks celestial. It's put here by the gods to guard this place, so...
Seems pretty pure to me.
Yeah, it seems pretty pure.
Seems like a,
Uh-oh. I feel like we're veering into are we the bad guys territory.
All right, Jack, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Or anything
well,
else?
I'm just gonna say if anything attacks, Quig will attack the aggressive thing.
Okay. All right.
Someone threw a rock at you earlier, just as a reminder.
He asked for the rock.
True.
Yeah, that was consent.
That was consensual.
Consensual.
Consensual slamming.
Do we know that was consensual slam?
I don't know if you do. He told you about sap and then got hit by a rock.
All right, I'm attacking
He told
the
us
tree.
how he snapped and walked up to the altar and spread his arms out and then accepted a hit from a rock.
I mean, you did see the tree miss, and then Quig walked over where it hit, so it could get hit again. So,
that is true.
All right. So who's up next?
Jack.
Me.
Figure this shit out.
You know what? I'm gonna lock up the tree in a wall. Of
Okay.
fence for now.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to do this. Hold on a second. fucked up.
Yeah.
God damn it! What the fuck?
Are you doing it between us and the tree, or are you like
No,
around
I'm
the
just,
tree?
I'm just locking the tree away so we can fight the snake.
Okay.
I
All
don't
right.
want to hurt the tree because I think the tree is nice.
I mean, we don't have any evidence of that. He did clock Quig
Well,
twice.
Well, he was talking.
No,
to
just once. He totally missed the first time.
Yeah, that's true. He failed the first time, and then definitely clocked Quig once.
I got you. You don't have to try to draw it. I know what you're doing.
Gotcha.
That's fine.
Don't worry, guys. Quig will tell you the whole story in a snake form.
Gotcha. Yes, yeah. It's just a series of hisses.
Interpretive dance.
Yeah, yeah.
What is it,
cast
boy?
Bardic Inspiration on. Ooh. I'll put it on the Kath.
Okay.
Combat Inspiration.
All right.
What does that do? 1d4?
1d8. No, I think.
Oh. On like a hit?
Yeah, anything. An attack, extra damage, whatever you want to use it for.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All these extra things I made.
Yeah, a little confusing.
All right. Hold on a second. Quig.
Yeah.
That's coming to you. DC 16 charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
I got this.
No.
Bam.
Okay, you're gone. It's then going to move up to the edge of the altar, and that will end its turn.
It's Quig, like, in a different plane.
He is, yeah. Here in, I believe it's just like the, hold on here. Boop, 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 boop. Well, you're not native to a different plane, so you are.
You're incapacitated though.
Yeah, you're in a harmless demiplane, so you're just floating in like a infinite nothing.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just a snake floating in space. Terrence, it's your
How
turn.
long does this spell last?
A minute, I believe.
So, you know, I've walled off the tree end, guys, so he can't hurt us and we can't hurt him. So we can focus on the snake.
Is this a concentration-based spell? If we hit him enough, does
It does say concentration, yeah.
It is. Yep. I'll have to roll.
Okay. Shit. Down to grow, and then I will cast Holy Weapon on Vaz.
Yep.
And then I will back another 5 feet. And
Okay.
end my turn.
Okay. Miss Nakath, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm
Another-
going to move back here, and I think I'm going to shoot at the Naga person.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to take me a minute. It's been a while. How many EVs do I get? Or does it tell me that?
2.
Get 2 EVs?
Yeah.
Maybe,
Or maybe 3. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
better look.
I think it might be 3. Let me look. This new sheet is a little confusing to find all the stuff I need to find.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I bet you get a new one at 12. Are we 12? What 12 are we?
We're
Yep.
12.
You are 12.
Yep. Should then, I think. I don't know.
Where would I find that on my sheet, just for like, so I know?
The good question. I would think it'd be under the spell itself. But maybe I'm wrong.
It says creature roll 8. Doesn't really tell me.
It's at the very bottom.
Of the first sheet?
11
Of the
finished.
spell.
So you're at 3 beams at level 11, and then you'll get your 4th at 17. You're talking about EVs, right?
Yeah. And the sheet
Okay.
used to give me a count, and I just don't. I'm not.
Oh,
finding
how
it.
many you've cast.
Yeah, it gives me how many I can cast. Yeah, I'm just used to seeing that. That's all.
Oh, I gotcha.
Okay, so I get to 3. Okay, let's do it. I'm not gonna go full blown lich mode quite
Okay.
yet. I'm gonna see how this feels first. And then I get a bonus plus 1d8, I think, from. I'm gonna add it to my hit.
Okay. Yep. That sounds right.
Did that hit?
Okay. Yep. That'll hit.
6 damage.
That one
Feels good, guys. Feels real good.
Yep. 1 damage.
Do I get that every single time, or is it just one?
No, it's just a one-time use.
Misses.
I'm glad I used it the first.
Whenever I'm rolling up, that hits. Whenever I'm using rolling concentration, do I have to do it every single hit or every turn that someone hits me?
Every hit, bitch.
Every single hit.
Oh, I'm having the same issue I had in the other game. Sorry, I posted it again so I could get.
You're
Oh, that's
fine.
a little better.
11.
Feels-
That is good.
feels
Good. My damage.
Yeah.
Sorry, just a second. I want to check one thing. I think
And I don't feel like I want to knock her back quite yet. I'm just gonna chill. So that'll be my turn.
All right. Okay. Hold on just a second. So half the damage I take rounded up, right? Yeah, because that wouldn't matter in this situation. That's what I thought. Okay, sorry about that. I couldn't remember. I knew it was 10, and I couldn't remember if it was half. All right. With my con. So there's 1. Barely. 2. There's 2. Okay. All right. Grow, it is your turn.
So the wall of force that he put up, would it proc an AO if I walk away from this end?
No, he can't get through it. I'm just assuming the wall is between you and him.
Going for the snake.
Okay.
Don't forget to add 2d8 radiant to your
Right, I gotta remember to type this in here. I'm attacking him with the I say under a grunt, Vaz volcanic virtue.
An annoyed voice. Poof! It lights up.
I don't know if the fire will be automatically be in this or not, so
I like to imagine it's a very light-colored fire now that it's got holy attributes, like a cool looking.
Ooh, like a blue or something?
Yeah.
Or white?
Yeah.
Like the light of
Or like a
Palor?
golden, yellowish, orange color.
Yeah, I'm into that. Like fire? Like a fire color?
Yep. Yeah,
like
that's
a
it.
real fire. Like a campfire someone made.
The
We've
campfire
got
of
swords
Palor.
with real fires.
sorry.
You're okay. It's been a hot minute.
And it's about to get hotter. Never
Ooh.
mind.
Oh,
I got 3 attacks, so there's attack 1 and 2.
Okay, that is.
And that's 3. So probably the third one hit, or second one hit.
Second one. All the ones aside from the 2 you mentioned.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
It won't let me do it. So I gotta add
2d6 and 2d8.
Why did it zoom in so close to the goddamn? Not goddamn it.
Yeah, get right in there on them.
And then 2d6.
God, look at its eyes.
Yeah, it looks. It looks nice. It looks like a nice old lady.
Yeah, it looks like a wizened old turtle sage.
That's, I guess 27 damage then.
Okay. Jeez.
Bonus action, and I should have done this first. I'm gonna hex him.
Okay.
That's alright. It'll be a hex for next time.
Yep.
I can't. My controlled actor cannot do things. I don't know what's going on. Sorry. The hex is on him. It only affects me, so you guys keep going.
Okay. All right. Hold on a second. It is the Ent's turn. Having basically walked into a wall of force, the Ent kind of looks around. Looks. Oh yes, thank you. Looks across the water at the tree over there, and the tree comes to life.
God damn it. I knew when I saw that other tree.
Yep, and it. He's not hidden, is he? Can you see him?
I can see him,
clear?
yep.
Okay, there he is. All right, there we go. Good.
Get the
All
more
right.
concentration from that hit then, by the way.
Oh, I do. Thank you. That was 27, so I have to do half of that. Hold on a second. I got to add this guy to the rotation for next round. Very good, animated tree. Very good. All right. And then con saving throw. So half of 27, so that's like 14-ish. So con saving throw. Got it. Bram, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Oop. So the tree just popped up behind us. Yeah.
Yes, the tree just started tearing its roots out of the ground and start walking towards you.
Can I walk in this water?
Yes, it's very shallow. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go there. I'm not hitting the wall of force, am I?
You're not. It's basically a box directly around him.
Okay. Then I'm gonna shoot at the neck.
All right. That misses. That hits. And that definitely hits. Nice. We got 2 of them.
So 7 and 12, 19 total fire.
Fair enough. Apply. Apply.
I was trying to think of what those fucking tree ants remind me of, and it's the guy from Grumpy Old Men, Walter Matthau.
All right.
Cannon 17 hit the neck.
Oh, sorry. I was. No, a 17 misses. Sorry.
Oh.
It does look like the grumpy old men guy. Throw normal. You got 2 here. Normal. 12 just barely makes it. Quig, you're floating in the ether still. Jack, it is your turn. Whee! You just tumble end over end.
Alright, let's get wild. Let's get crazy.
Hmm.
I'm gonna cast. Fuck, is this? No, it's not.
What wild and crazy kids?
I'm gonna cast blindness on the snake.
Okay. All right. DC 15 con saving throw.
Yeah. God damn it.
He's so good.
All right.
Snake's rolling hot.
I will throw a inspiration on Mr. Grow this time.
Okay.
Is that 1d8?
Yes, sir.
TY.
All right. I think I can get. Can I get both of you fools in it? Here we go. All right, sacred or that would be flame strike. Go ahead and Grow and Jack. I need those dexterity saving throws.
Add 3 to this.
Okay, 17. 19. Damn it, you both got that. All right. Yep. Half of that, I believe, right? It's half as much. Yep.
So I'm gonna use
damage.
I'm gonna use my reaction to interpose my shield between myself and the damage, and I'll take no damage.
Okay.
Shield
What
master.
are you gonna do to get rid of the damage, Jack?
I'm gonna take half damage.
All right, 30 feet. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Tree coming. Tree.
Ugh.
Damn
Put
kid.
it in the bowl. That's all we needed.
Wait, I thought it didn't get to move its next turn.
No, he was
wait,
cast in the last round. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is the very last guy in the last round. Is that no, that's not how it works, is it? Don't I have to wait one full other turn or not? This always confuses me.
Ooh, I need to take a con save or a con.
Like,
Yeah.
you mean like summoning sickness?
Yeah, well, no, like, can I use... I thought it was on the next round, or is it I have to skip him once and then he can go? Is that how that works?
I didn't. I guess I don't know. I didn't think so. I
My-
usually think you can.
My
are
force
functional
wall is
when
still
you
up.
cast them in.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Lorecaster, baby.
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying?
If he
I-
summons his animated tree, can it act that turn, or does he have to?
Yes,
like,
it
do
can
that a
act.
couple times?
Yeah, usually like when I summoned my gun, I could have
Right.
used it that turn.
Okay, all right. I thought that if my treant was first in initiative and I summoned it and it's fourth, I can go fourth as well, or do I have to let it pass one round?
Usually it goes right immediately after whatever summoned it.
Okay, all right,
It,
fair
it
enough.
doesn't roll its own initiative.
I didn't know if that was the case
Yep.
for, well, whatever. It's fine. Okay. Well, I'm gonna let it just go in initiative since I technically delayed it for people anyways. So, so that would be. Do I get multi-attack on him? I do 2. You can only do slams. It specifically mentions that. So 1 and 2 on the Cath. I'm guessing those both hit. 19,
It's all hurt.
18. Yeah, sorry. You're getting slammed by a big tree.
Slam. Dun, dun, dun.
Says, give me your sap.
And meanwhile, I'm like, kill me, please.
Stop.
Oh no.
Alright.
Straight
That's
sap
the-
in my dispensers.
That's the end of that tree's turn. Terrence, it's your turn.
All right. Sorry, I was eating a slice of pizza.
Yeah, okay.
How do I?
You look down at your feet, Terrence, and notice that the water's tinted blue. The blood of the Naga has started to change the color of the water as it flows through it.
Fair enough. Real quick question.
You.
Dispel magic. would that work to turn that fake ass ent back into a real tree?
A tree ant magically animates 1 or 2 trees it can see within 60 feet. These trees have the same statistics as a tree ant, except that they have intelligence and charisma score of 1. They can't speak and have only the slam option. Animated trees act as allies of the tree ant. The tree ant remains animate for 1 day or until it dies. Until the tree ant dies or until the tree ant takes a bonus action to turn it back into a regular tree.
I don't think so because it's not a
Yeah.
concentration spell.
Yeah, it's not concentration. It specifically says it's magical, but I feel like it's more. It's like awakening the tree, I think,
I don't know.
So dispel magic
temporarily.
and cause it to fall asleep then?
I don't know. Animate. Let me look to see if anyone has run into this.
Yeah, I don't. It used to, like it used to work on summons, but they changed this way the summons work in 5th edition, so I don't think it
Yeah, the
does.
caster.
Okay.
Permanent action if the tree is animated by a creature, such as trans animate tree cells or a magical effect that isn't currently active, aka not concentrated on, dispel magic would not work.
Okay.
I guess that makes some sense.
I didn't know
okay.
that, but that was my guess, and it was right. So I'm
Yes.
happy with myself.
Good job, Ryan. You got it.
I did it.
Well done. Okay. How big is the tree? What's its size? Is it
This
a
tree.
large creature?
I believe that this tree is listed as
It'd be
huge.
huge.
He is a huge creature.
Shit. All right.
Large
there
would
goes
be
that
just-
option. Okay.
Brad, is that flame strike? It's gone, right?
It is. Yeah. I'll get rid of it here.
I'm going to cast Sanctuary on the calf.
Okay. Yeah, there it is.
Oh wait, does that go away if you attack? That goes away if you attack, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Got protection from good and evil, because that might help here.
Are tree ants evil or good?
It's Fey, probably.
Okay.
Or something.
That's a good question. I don't know if they really have an alliance. I think they're just trees.
Just innocent men.
Yes.
What you cooking up over there, brother?
You know what? I'll just I'll go with Sanctuary. That way, if Nakath needs to back away, at least it'll have to work for its attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Makes
Alright.
okay. So that basically, if I move,
It has
has-
to make a wisdom saving throw with its 1 wisdom.
I don't remember if it was it wisdom. It was charisma and intelligence and charisma. They're
Wow.
so wise, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Okay. It is Nakath's turn.
I definitely want to move. I just don't know where I want to go.
I'm with you. Oh, Jack, did you have to roll concentration whenever
He
I
already
hit
did,
you with
yeah.
that? Oh, he did. Okay.
He rolled an 18.
Got it. I missed that. Sorry.
I'm good. I got it. I was on top of myself.
Well done.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I keep myself in check.
I think I'm gonna move. Wait, 1 sec. Now you're good. I think I'm gonna move here.
Yes, join me on the blood altar.
Right here. Okay. So you're gonna do your opportunity of.
I will. Yes. So I need to roll a 16 to try to schmack you. I'm gonna try to schmack you. Got it. Max. Oh no, not
Yeah.
max.
Yeah, blow me up.
So-
Blow me up.
One more slam. Oh, does that hit? Does a 13 hit?
Yep.
It might.
Oh.
Yeah. It's low AC.
15 bludgeoning.
Your
Oh, wait,
faithfully
wait.
shake caster armor.
Yes. Yeah.
1 second. I did this wrong. Okay, now. There we go.
All right.
All right.
Are you
All right.
quite injured over there?
That's what I am. I'm injured. I think I'm gonna form a dread at this point.
All right. You're looking quite injured. Ah! Turn into a giant monster.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Is the
Holy
calf
shit.
all right? All of a sudden, she turns into a towering lithe monstrosity. I think she's all right.
I knew it was coming, but it freaks me out every time.
I have terrible nightmares about it.
Let's see. Let me do my. It's like one. It says 1d10 plus 12. Wait,
that
it's
get
confusing.
upgraded?
Yeah, because it's probably 1d10 plus your level, I would imagine.
That makes sense.
Is it? It looks like it's a die on. Wait, let me see. Let me try something.
Yeah, no worries.
Wait, stop that. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to click the thing. Okay, it just closes it when I click on it. That's great.
That's not cool. That's not cool at all.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yep. 1d10 plus 12. Yeah. Yep. You got it. God damn. You rolled well too. 20 10 hit points tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, you get your temporary hit points equal to 1d10 plus your warlock level.
Okay,
Temporary
yeah.
hit points equal one of the slams you just took.
I know. Alright, I'm gonna hit the Naga lady.
Okay.
Let's try the.
The Naga grandmother.
Probably doesn't hit.
That's a miss, but just so.
I don't have his bless anymore, right?
Just so.
Yeah,
so-
the sanctuary went away.
No, the bless.
Oh,
The inspiration.
My inspiration.
Bardic inspiration.
Yeah, it's only one time use.
I think did she use it already?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. That last one hits.
But don't you get an extra necrotic damage from one of your attacks?
She does
I
now.
I do. I can call for it. Yeah. Yeah. I just can't. Sorry, I can't remember all those things. Yeah, I think while I'm in dreaded form, I can do.
I want to say it was
1
like
second.
D10 necrotic or some shit.
I can do.
Once per turn, you can attack.
Yeah. Oops. Click. I'm trying to click on more details and it won't let me. It just closes it.
Oh, it does. Mine did the same thing.
I can't read my spells.
Yeah, it should say more details on when it's closed, not when it's open.
You know what?
Yes.
What? 1 minute.
I'm pretty sure it's a 1d10 from what I remember.
I'm gonna open up
Well, it's
D&D
one additional
Beyond.
damage dice, so it'd be 2d10 in necrotic then.
Right, she already threw a 1d10 out, so just roll one more d10 and add it
It'd
to
be
it.
I'd be one more
Yeah.
1d10, I believe. Okay.
Okay, thank you guys.
14.
Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
that's all right.
open up my D&D Beyond character to kind of help me because I'm struggle busting tonight.
Yeah, me too. I'm still not. My stomach's still all tore up.
No, it's more
All
like
right,
the
Struggle
UI.
with rolling magically. It's been pretty.
I am rolling really well. That being said,
It's
the
more that
Naga.
like the interface won't let me like see my stuff.
Yeah, I don't understand that. It was doing something similar to me. Oh, okay. The Naga, by the way, is it's looking rough. There's quite a bit of that like kind of blue goo dripping out of it now.
Oh shit! You gotta roll for fear, by the
Grow,
way.
it beeth your turn.
You gotta
Are
roll
you
for
afraid?
fear.
Your fear of Nakath and your concentration on Quake.
Oh, yes,
Wait.
yes.
Nope.
Con.
I thought you were doing like a Batman thing. Are you afraid? You should be.
Yeah, the form of dread thing. There it is. About.
They
Oh.
adopted the
Oh.
sap. I was born in it.
Oh, just
Oh,
made
that's
it.
a shit
too.
roll.
Right.
Yeah, absolute shit roll. All right, girl. What do you
No,
like
that
to
was
do?
the maximum you could ever do.
No, it was green because it was a success.
Oh, I thought it was okay. That
No, they did that a while back, and it's obnoxious.
I was like,
I like
you
it.
have 4 plus 4, and it's still only topped out at 16. Rough.
That's a natural
Oh!
crit.
Yeah, that's an actual crit, and they look identical to passes.
Okay, so
Just add.
yeah,
It's
I'm
40.
doing.
It's 48 light damage and 46 fire damage, and then
Oh Jesus!
Holy fuck! And you can add combat inspiration on top. too,
and I'm
if you-
pretty sure there's some like badass anime music in the background as you're swinging the
Does-
sword now.
When I add if I add the inspiration, does it get crit?
Yes.
It
Yes.
does? Are you sure?
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
I don't.
Every
think so.
die roll.
Oh, it does.
Yeah,
God
100%.
damn.
It's like a
Holy.
smite.
Oh my god! Nice.
It's any extra die that you roll. So, yep.
Okay, so drag your orcish balls right across the Naga's face.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
40.
Yes, feel the power of the fucking smites and shit.
Holy shit!
Vengeance for my vampires. Fucking fucks.
Yes. Once per short rest, you can attack with a simple martial weapon. You can roll one of the weapon's damage dice an additional time.
Is this a music plays and involves mechanic virtue crits?
Yes. Yeah. From now on,
Nice.
when it crits that hard,
I mean, that's
I'm ready
pretty
for
awesome.
it.
Oh my god! And you get Orcish Fury.
Like, I'm getting the vibes here.
I can't get this thing to do it. So there's the crit. Now I just gotta manually roll all the things.
Okay.
That's with the extra orcish fury.
No.
Oh, okay. Everyone, get out your calculators. It's gonna be rough.
Yep. Well, the nice thing is I can just hit apply damage, apply damage, apply damage every time.
And what's the fire damage? 2d8 you said? So it would be
I'm gonna
40.
pause
No,
it.
it's 46.
46? Are you sure it's not d8?
Yeah, it's 2d6.
Oh, I need
normal,
another 2d8. So that's the
20 light-
radiant, the 20 radiant. That's the fire.
Bro,
Okay.
fire.
That's necrotic from the hex.
Okay.
The
Are,
hex gets
That's
crit
the
too.
inspiration. And that's the Savage Fury.
okay. Is that everything?
Jesus. Holy fuck.
Yeah, fire, radiant, inspiration, necrotic, and Savage Fury. Yep.
Okay. Hold on. Let me apply all these.
Hey, go ahead and take half that for your concentration roll.
Yeah, hold on.
It's 79 damage.
Okay.
God.
I'm 4 down, and you just fucking bend over, bring Val's volcanic virtue up, and slice its fucking head off. It is 100% dead.
It only had 4 health left.
Can the
I
head
can
land in
see
the
you-
bowl? I really want the head to land in the bowl.
I will say that the head flops off to the side, and the body, like a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube, starts flying around, and this
Yes.
blue blood splashes all over you and the altar, and the runes on the altar light up, and the door, you hear it go as it begins to open. The tree up here above you guys begins to, its roots begin to sink back into the water here as it is disenchanted and is once again just a tree, and the ant just stands there looking at you.
I
it?
guess Squig comes back, right?
Oh yes, and yep, and boom, a different snake just pops into existence next to it.
I'm surprised that no one just yelled out, "Sacrifice!"
Yeah.
Well, it's still my turn officially, but
It is, but yeah.
Do you
Do
want
you
to
want-
swing some more?
I still have 2 more attacks, and I haven't even
I know.
action
You really want to use them, right?
Did you need to drag the corpse of the Naga onto the altar?
So the other tree ant is just staring at us.
He is.
Yeah, he had a rock in his hand, and he just drops it and stands.
He's also locked in my prison.
Yeah, he can't move.
Right. I don't know what else to do with my turn, so I think I'll hang out.
Do you demand
Okay.
more blood, Grow? Jesus.
Yeah, maybe I'll walk up to the wall of force. Is what I'll do. And I'll walk where I can be, like about here, right?
Yep. Yeah,
I
you
thought about
absolutely
Misty stepping behind the wall and then attacking him.
can. Like
you
inside of him, you
Yeah.
can't go through
Wait.
it with magic.
Oh, Misty said doesn't work either. Yeah.
He's kind of stood down. I
Oh.
don't know if we need to.
Wait.
I make a threatening gesture. I can't speak end.
Okay,
Kinda
it
growl.
just stares at you, and that ends its turn.
And you said that hole was open now?
Yes, the doorway back behind the waterfall opened slowly.
I guess.
No, Wall of Force does not block Misty Step.
So you could Misty Step within and begin pounding him.
Doesn't?
Oh.
Oh, shit.
I'm not going to though. I don't think.
Okay.
So Bram then, I guess.
I'm
Well,
gonna.
I thought we were done.
Yeah, the ant doesn't seem to be acting aggressively, but I mean it's also trapped into a square about the size that it is.
So I guess we go
Yeah.
into the water hole, right?
I just
Sure.
leave him alone now.
Yeah.
We all just
Yes.
want to go through the door and just leave it.
Yeah. He didn't do anything
Well,
wrong.
hold
He's
on,
just
let
trying
me,
to help
uh,
us.
Well, loot the Naga.
Gonna go ahead and heal Jack and Nakath for 10 with my Balm of Peace.
Okay.
Nakath's probably gonna need a little bit more special attention though.
Oh, baby.
Seeing as how she got blasted fucking 3 times. See
Yes.
here.
Soft wizards.
But I can go boom.
Yes, you can. Spiky wizards.
Only once.
Yes,
Long
there's
rest.
one big spike.
You form
Okay,
a
so
dread?
that's... I thought that went away after a minute.
You can form a dread.
No, she's got a thing once per day or once per
Oh,
short
the
rest.
exploding.
Yeah.
Death exploding. Gotcha.
Bram, I realized when I described it before, the juice in the I'm just looking through my notes. The juice that you see in the helm of the ship, that's linked up to the rune that would bring you to the material plane, not the
Right.
one that goes to the astral sea. Meaning that you think you could get to the sea and back once
Oh.
with what you have. I wanted to make sure you didn't think if you went there you'd be stuck.
You should fill
Oh,
those
that's
vials
why
up
I
with-
didn't go there earlier. But
I
okay.
kind of assumed, and that's why I wanted to, because I like, it's like there's a button. I'm surprised he didn't press it, and then I realized the way I said it probably
Yeah.
confused you.
I
Yeah,
thought-
my apologies.
If I'd known I could have got back, I totally would have.
Is the
Yeah,
astral
I'm
sea
sure
just
you're
kind of like open
That's
space?
that's the in between planes.
Okay.
Yeah. I
You
have a
know,
feeling-
in Baldur's Gate when you go
Oh,
to the
the-
place with the
yeah.
skull,
Okay, yeah.
that where Orpheus is, that's the astral sea.
Gotcha. That
There's floating dead gods out there, and that's
Oh,
what
yes.
those big skeletons are.
oh shit.
Yes. There's all kinds of cool, crazy ass shit. That is, yeah, that's end game D&D right there.
Mhm.
You've got planes you can visit. You've got, technically, if you get crazy, you can do different spears with different gods, all kinds of stupid shit.
You could even go to the plains of dread.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, but we're not going to do that because that's
They're
where
the planes of
Ravenloft
dread.
is.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, so you guys want to go ahead and walk in there and check it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right. All right. You guys enter the cave, and it is a fairly small space. You walk in under the waterfall. There is the door itself is now open, and within it, there is almost looks like a stalagmite, stalactite column that's not quite met in the middle. The floor, as you walk in a little bit further, becomes tiled. It initially is a cave floor that becomes tiled with. They appear to be kind of strange, almost gold-flecked white tiles, and this stalagmite, almost touching. In the center of them, you see a single thin, glowing, golden. It almost looks like a hair, a tiny
single
thin
what?
line, hair, like a line, like a single thin hair touching in between the two. Blam. Even without casting it, the magic in this room is palpable. You feel it. You can taste it. It's thick in here. Definitely feels like the ley line areas you've been before, but even more powerful. This is a place that is very heavily touched by magic. You'd kind of assume that the forest itself outside as well is magically influenced by this ley line.
I see. So, we just killed the Guardian, right?
Yes, you did. Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay.
That's absolutely what you did.
And whoops.
And then you used its blood to open the doorway
Yeah.
to get in. Yes.
We're the good guys.
I mean, its name was Guardian Naga. We knew.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, well-
but like we don't want to do anything here.
Right. Like the other guy's gonna come and just actually mind control both those bosses with a crystal, and then he would have walked in himself anyway.
Well, but like, why are we here?
to go through the hole.
Well, we found another ley line. Maybe we could map to where the thing is.
You go through the hole. I love it. Are you still a
I don't know if we
snake?
can take this hair.
Yeah, quick saw snake.
Yeah, can we take the hair without breaking it?
You would assume that the position of the hair, it being in the ley line, is part of whatever is keeping the thing sealed.
A rabbit or like actual hair?
Okay, so
No, it looks like a golden, like blonde but glowing piece of like human hair, like about 10 inches long.
Okay.
so why did we do this?
I don't
What
know.
was-
it was
what
here?
was- The purpose of this?
I was hoping it would be a object we could take that then if he didn't have it, he wouldn't be able to break the seal. But it's not an object. It's actually like a vein. I don't know, a weakness.
Mm-hmm.
I
It would
guess
have
you
been
learned.
like, here is a stone that he needs to gather the 3 stones together. I'm like, well, take the stone and we'll go hide it in the middle of the ocean somewhere, and he'll never be able to do it.
So this thing is just like, what is this thing exactly?
It is a small little hair connecting a stalactite to a stalagmite.
So
We would call it a pillar.
What you know of this is that it is somehow the existence of this, along with two others, which are what you've got that device that leads you to, is somehow protecting the spear, the thing that is keeping powerful beings from being able to open portals between the planes and flood this world with demons, and any world, really.
We could camp here until one thing we could do.
Okay, so we are the bad guys then.
Nah, we may have shifted back to Link from Ganondorf, but we could destroy this one and see if the amulet still points to it or not. Because maybe it'll only point to the other two. In that case,
So real quick, is the hair parallel to where the ley line would be? Like, can we use the hair as a way to map to where the where it's guarding?
Absolutely. That's a good question.
Is it pointing in the direction where the spear is all I'm asking.
It isn't pointing in a direction in space physically. It is more like a three-dimensional ball of energy. And it's, I mean, like, if you want to get weird with it, it is what ties magic between the different planes of reality. It isn't pointing... You could maybe, spending some time, invent something, right, that would maybe help you with ley lines and stuff that could come up with... But I mean, you're in the middle of a cave, in the middle of a forest, 3 days from airship from the city. I don't think that there's anything here right now that would allow you to use this as some kind of a beacon to tell you where the rest of it is. The actual spear is what I mean.
Shoot. Because I was thinking maybe we'd just use that as a divining rod, but
Yeah.
But we don't need to know. We don't need to know where the seals are. We need to know where the spear is.
that's what I was trying to divine. Like, if you
Right, but we're no better off now. We're in fact worse off now than what we were.
Yes, that pretty much.
Just destroy
Yeah,
all of our
'cause
defenses.
We're kind of assholes now.
Yeah, the guy we're up against would be able to do this easily. Like, it's not like somehow we made a path open for him.
So does Quig need to pretend he's the Naga now, and we just wait?
Well, if we...
we could just stay here forever.
Right, like we could build a little castle here or
So
something.
you're saying that we are now
We're
the new Guardians?
old Guardians.
You slayed the old Guardian, and now you're the Guardian. I'm the Naga now.
Quig will be a good Naga.
We did kind of bitch slap the Naga, so we are better Guardians.
Right,
That's true.
he would have plowed through this easily.
Yeah.
He possessed a Stall Lord. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I'm not arguing that point. I'm just saying, what are we doing now? Are we just
Yeah,
camping
we've
out
done
here
it.
and waiting for a dude to show up?
Seems a bit... Unless there's... You guys have
mean-
a special trick.
The thing is that we don't know where the spear is, regardless, right? So
Right, I was hoping something be here would help us.
yeah, but it didn't.
Hope was not met.
It did not. So
It'd be a risk, but we could,
this
hear
sort of feels
this
like
one out.
after we got in a fight, we burnt down half the town, and we're like, "Yeah, we saved the town."
Well,
Only-
what you're describing is I think it's called post-nut clarity.
Well, yeah. Here's a thought. Now, this could be silly. I don't know. If we try to take this hair for science, we see what happens. We destroy the seal, whatever. If the amulet that points to the 3 places now only points to 2, we would only have 2 places left to guard. We could destroy another one of those and then go sit at the last one.
No.
We are evil. We are evil.
That's
fucking
no.
loving
This,
it.
that's not.
It seems like a terrible idea. So that's why
is
we
a
don't
terrible
do
idea.
that.
That is opposite of what we want to happen.
Or if we took this,
Guys, let's go break all 3 seals. Then,
then
we
we
shatter
take
the
the
spear.
perfect.
Hey, Emery, I don't want to be a downer, but this seems very in line with what you were hoping would happen as Bram.
Well, Bram doesn't care. Bram wants to open portals.
Yeah, and the spear's stopping that.
I
we got you the
mean,
spear.
I mean, isn't that the whole point of why we're here? It's for
to
Bran.
was to stop the.
Right, we want to stop the bad guy from breaking these three things.
Yeah.
we?
Yeah, we did it.
We stopped them.
I
It's
mean,
easy.
that's the whole conversation, is that we were gonna come here and do the thing so that Bram can go and
wait.
space jump.
One moment while the party
Now
has
that we've got in here, can we get out and find a way to seal the door back? And now that thing's blood won't be around, he won't have a way of opening it.
Ah,
Instead
there
of
we go.
any, but you
Pure-
can use a
we need
lamb
to-
or a pure thing. Like,
Right, we
the
need to kill
treant wasn't
anything.
specific.
We
We'll
need to
kill every
anything that's-
small
We need to
creature
kill
around.
anything.
Murder the end.
Okay, the
Yeah,
end.
yeah,
We have to
The
kill anything that's
land.
pure.
We only want unpurified
This,
things.
this feels
We
like
could
even
burn the
worse,
forest down.
guys.
Burn
Now we have to go around and
down.
kill everything that's pure. And all of us
Well,
know.
actually,
Oh my gosh, this is our evil arc.
Wait,
This is
wait,
how we're gonna
wait.
become an evil party.
hear this. He won't know it requires pure blood. If that ent isn't out there to talk.
What if we
If the
destroy the
door is
pedestal?
So
Wait,
there's
yeah.
no-
If the door is destroyed, the words with the little hint on how to get in wouldn't.
Why
be
don't we
there.
just cave this whole cave in?
Rig it with explode. Yeah, get in the ship. Gunship idea. Blast this place.
Wait,
We
why
miracle
was
the
it
fuck
behind
out
the
of this
magic door in the first place? Why didn't they just seal this thing up in stone to begin with?
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe like a maintenance worker needed to work on it.
And your
They
guys
needed
up in the
access
ship,
to it
you have the stone.
occasionally.
You know, Clay.
Is there anything else in this room?
I came
There-
the cave.
Make an investigation check. It'll be like a 12. Hey, there you go. You do. Hold on just a second. You do find on the back wall an old kind of carving into the stone. Along with and there's a lot of like filigree, like there's like a lot of like decoration and stuff. The walls are carved already, but what you do see is something kind of interesting. You see
I'm a businessman.
a triangle,
I travel constantly and often, and I do not have
and
time
then
to take showers and
basically
clean myself.
a
The only
diamond
opportunity-
shape in the middle, kind of a not a diamond, like a spade in the middle of the triangle. No words, nothing, just that is rather odd.
Oh, it's a garden.
The Deathly Hallows.
This could be a map. If we find the other two places, we don't have to land and destroy them, but we could find them just by flying around.
We should have asked the Naga where the spear was.
Oh, that'd
Yeah.
be a good idea.
Anybody speak with
Anybody-
dead?
Yeah, anybody speak with Ted?
Nakath?
Wait, let me see. I don't know. Sometimes I do weird things. I don't.
No, we just killed
Yeah,
him, but
what-
can we ask for a favor?
Are you going to take something off of him too? Put in your bag.
I absolutely can speak with the dead.
Do it.
We want to plan something here.
We can only ask what, 3 questions?
It depends on the role.
That's what it is. Yeah. I love how I have all these necromancy spells.
5
Well,
questions.
5 questions. Okay, so let's play these questions out, guys. Let's not bonehead this.
Yeah, it's 5th level, baby.
Oh, it's under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer.
Fuck,
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I
the
thought
thing.
it had to. Oh, shit.
No.
Never mind that. That's unhelpful.
Except it was good, right? So
We
why
don't
would
know.
it?
We don't.
Because we're the bad guys.
No, to be fair, that whole encounter started when he banished Quick. We hadn't made a threatening move until then.
Yeah, we were trying to
And
figure
And if
out.
it's
Throw a
trying to
rock
be
at
a
him.
guardian, and we're
Yeah.
like, hey, how can we be
It's-
guardians?
It's lawful.
Okay.
Didn't seem very bad.
I mean, I rarely ever cast my spells, and I get like 3 per short rest. So like, let's go.
Let's do it. Yeah. What could we do? What could we make worse happen?
All right, so you're gonna walk up to the Naga head, and and speak with dead.
I'm assuming after we're done speaking with the dead, you're gonna put it in your bag.
I hope that there's still a mouth on it. I hit that
Oh
thing
man,
pretty hard.
it's like the size of a fucking horse.
Okay.
Does she have a bag of holding yet?
For a
No,
growth
I
trap?
need a bag
It would
of
be the
holding.
grossest bag of holding in the world. It would just fucking reek even through its extra dimension.
You know,
Check
the
it out, check
greatest
it out.
thing about this bag of holding is that it could be like a punishment. We could throw someone into it.
They'd have to like
later.
Oh,
It'd be like
God damn
another
it.
dimension of disgusting.
Yes, they could lose their minds in there.
We'll
All right,
call it
what-
the bag of molding.
You go ahead and you cast Speak with Dead over the head, and the eyes pop open, and it's looking at you.
Okay, guys, what am I asking? This is your idea. I just come with the goods. No one's gonna tell me what to do. No one's gonna tell me.
That's why
We were
we were
talking about before you
supposed to write
cast the
them down.
spell.
We have time.
You have 10 minutes now.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Let's go.
Where's the spear?
Where's the spear?
Very straightforward. I love it.
Which
gonna-
spear?
it's going
Which
to-
spear?
Well, that's one question.
What did it say?
What
Which spear?
That's 2 questions.
No, I was asking.
No,
I
that
couldn't hear
didn't-
because of the air conditioning.
No, only I can.
That was
ask it.
meta.
Only I
Okay.
can ask it. So, okay. It asked me which spear, guys.
I have.
Tell it that we're trying to stop somebody from breaking all of the seals and breaking the spear, but we need to find the spear. Where is it?
Okay, I relay all of that. We're trying to
Okay.
get to the spear and seals,
It's a-
etc.
Yeah, it's a naturally good creature. Hold on just a second. Let me see what it would know. Or let me think. Give me just a minute. I'm thinking.
While he's thinking, we can probably ask it, what's the best way to keep this cavern safe now that you're dead? Like something like that. Is there a way to seal this door and remove all information of opening
Also, sorry.
it? Throw that in there. Because if there's a way to help permanently seal this, that would be good. He might
Not
know.
not a question, but it is accurate. We are sorry. This
Sorry.
kind of flushed out the way it did. Now, to be fair,
We could pose
the
this
tree made us
question.
think that you were a big bad when it said she is coming.
We could just
Yeah.
pose it. We could pose it as a
No.
question. Like, I hope you know we're sorry.
I hope you know we're sorry, but you did sort of come off a certain way when you came at us. You know, be really shitty about it.
I'm with you just a second. I'll say that it does express that the spear is located at the center of the ley lines on the island. The 3 most powerful are the ones that are being that they're guarding, and the place doesn't have a name, so I'm not sure. Like, it can't like fucking lat launch that bitch to you, but it will say that it's in the middle of these
Okay.
these 3 locations.
If we know it's in the middle of those 3, then we can find it with the triangulation deal.
Yeah.
We certainly can.
We should
So-
ask that how to protect us.
So yeah. So follow-up question is, how do we protect this location now that you're not here?
Like the best way
Real
he knows.
quick, if a body is decapitated, if we attach the head and I raise dead on it,
Does it live?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, if you do it fast enough. Yep, it's been 5 minutes. So.
Within a
You thinking
day.
like your Farfan save?
So, you asked how best to protect it. I'm not sure what it would know other than what it's been told, which is to not let anyone enter. So I guess it would tell you to not let anyone enter the cave. I don't know if the Naga has a wealth of knowledge of, you know.
It was worth a ask.
Yeah, totally. I'm just not sure. Yeah, it does seem willing to help understanding the situation. It's also like, I
Just
mean,
unable to. Yeah.
yeah. It doesn't have any good advice in this situation.
We have 3 more questions.
2 more.
No, we've only asked 2.
Which we asked where the sphere was.
Mm-hmm.
And it said
And he
which
said
sphere?
which sphere.
Oh, true.
It answered our question with a question.
Yeah, I don't know if
What do you guys think? I mean, it'll cost me a.
he doesn't
A
seem like a
500
strong enough
gold.
guardian.
But it's
No
better than
offense, like-
no guardian.
It's better than no guardian.
True. Yeah, because right now, like a squirrel could walk in and accidentally bump that
Do you
thing
want
over.
me? Do you
Mhm.
need to ask it if it's okay if we res it?
Is it gonna attack us? If,
Yeah, that
if we
is the
resurrect?
I mean, that's the
Yeah,
thing is like we
hypothetically.
res him.
I mean,
Or
to be
sorry,
fair
Herc.
though, if we res him, he's only got 1 HP. Like so.
He
Yeah.
just needs a long rest.
So what are you gonna ask him?
Is it okay if we
Uh-huh.
res you?
So you
I
can
think it
was a
do your,
misunderstanding.
guardian duties.
That would be nice.
Absolutely.
Will you not
I'd
attack
rather-
us?
What can I put? The requirement has been fulfilled, and it kind of his eyes look over at the altar, not in the way I would have hoped.
God damn.
All right, guys. I think we're good to res him.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna like pat it on its head. It's all right, little friend. I'm sorry we murdered you.
It just kind of and falls back over. You're gonna res it?
Yeah.
All right. Boom, sheback. Remove the diamond from your inventory.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
the
remove 1 of the diamonds from my inventory. I still have 1 left. That hurt. That hurt bad.
Eh.
But that was our fuck up. So.
the Naga looks at you, looks over at the Ent, and dispels the wall of force. The Ent goes back. Oh no! It can't do that, can it? I think only disintegrate can get rid of it.
Yep.
Never mind.
Or
can it
Ryan
dispel-
could just let it go.
I- I'm just thinking,
No!
Ryan,
Leave
is
that
this
bitch
spell?
there.
Is there a way
Ryan.
to close the door now?
Huh?
I assume the Naga knows how to close the door.
We just
Yeah.
slowly.
The requirement once fulfilled, just not the way he expected. So I didn't know whether the door is just permanently open now.
The Naga splashes water up onto the altar, and the blood falls away. And as it does, the door, you hear it slowly start to close.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad
And
we
we
did
just
that.
like slowly walk away. Like, oh, oops.
I mean, it kind of curls up. It doesn't. It's not feeling so hot, but you know.
Yeah, we might want a long rest here with it.
Hey, there you go.
Like,
Good
Just-
call.
just saying, we should probably long rest
Yeah.
here while this guy has 1 HP.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Somebody
Did we
dropped.
lose someone? Vinny. He's back!
Was that
All
me?
right. Yep, go ahead and long rest. You guys can curl up next to the altar covered in the blood of this poor Naga as it sleeps off the fucking hangover as well. Can I long rest a Naga? I don't even know if it's an option. I don't think I have the right button.
Just give it all
Just
this
reset
shit.
everything on it, I guess.
Yeah, I will. It's just, it'd be cool if I could long rest it.
Can I long rest a Naga?
We did it, everybody. We did it.
Boom, Naga's back. Tree Ant, after the wall of force eventually went away, walked back and resumed his post.
Jack,
Kind
can
of-
I just say it's kind of shitty that you left the wall of force up until it dispelled
Gives
itself?
a very slow, angry look at Jack as he does.
It's only 10 minutes, man.
All right,
I don't like the water.
All right.
you guys are able to
You're
finish
a
your long
fucking
rest.
tree. That's a lie.
I don't like being in the water. Trees don't like being in rivers, dipshit.
Yes, they do.
What are you talking about?
They always float
I like
down.
being near rivers.
Yeah.
They do like being near rivers, not in the river, though.
Okay. All right, guys.
How do you know what a tree likes?
Yeah. You ever been a tree, bitch?
No, but we got someone who can talk to him. Quig, ask him.
Ask him if he likes
I think-
water.
Ask him if he likes being in water.
Oh my god.
He hit me.
What are we doing now, guys? Like we
That's
figured
a
out
good question.
we made the
Uh,
mistake here. Now
And
we
then
should
we
probably
fixed the mistake. The door's closed and Naga's alive. Everything is thumb zero. We are not evil anymore.
Well, I mean,
did
we're
our
down
evil
one diamond, but small price to pay.
To cancel out our evil arc? Yeah.
Right.
All right. As you guys wake up, the Naga's fucked off and is back up on top of the waterfall where it was before. Didn't say bye or anything. It doesn't. It wants you to go.
I mean,
away.
I get it. I get it. Like, we did raise him, but we also did kill him. So,
Yeah,
like I said, zero-sum game. We
Yeah. that's what happens.
We did teach it that it needs to get its fucking shit together. And
That's
be better
true.
in life.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, like this setup, extra tree, and the Naga's probably a pretty bullshit thing, but we just kind of shut it down to begin with. And then we let our human blender grow, roll up, and start just taking massive fucking chunks out of this guy. He didn't have a lot of HP. I figure he's mostly a caster.
Tap for it.
Yeah, we're not even great heroes. Like imagine if like
God,
Well, we currently
Bigger
have the
than-
identity crisis.
We're not.
I was gonna
great
say.
heroes.
I just
We're
mean
not
like
great
imagine
heroes,
if
but we
like
are powerful
bigger,
ones.
badder guys came here. Like this Naga would have just fallen over.
It did fall.
Some
We
either-
murdered that Naga in one round. What are you talking
Either
Okay,
die a
everybody
hero,
calm down. Calm
or
down.
live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
It felt like 3 rounds. Was it 3? It was 3 rounds.
It was about 3 rounds. Yeah.
I cast
It
Bardic
wasn't-
Inspiration twice.
I think
all.
it died
It was
in the
less than two- it was
top
2
of the third
rounds.
round.
I moved 15 feet.
Quig
I'm
is the
thinking-
MVP.
You went
Bro
into
did
the
attack
ether.
twice, didn't
Yeah.
he? Only attacked twice.
Yeah,
Shit. Okay, it was 2 rounds.
we're really showing these guys how great heroes we are. Sitting here arguing about how
Yeah.
good we are.
I was
We
top
kicked
of
his
the
ass
order.
so fast.
I was top of the order, and I summoned a robot and cast a spell.
Yep. Yeah. You guys tore it up
Yeah.
pretty fast. Nikath got hammered by a tree, though.
Yeah,
Go
she
hit
got
it for 70
slammed.
damage. With a one-hander.
Yeah. No.
I mean,
All
to
right.
be fair, that was a badass moment.
Yeah, you need to get some more Naga to help you or something. Get some more bros. Oh, she already left. Never mind.
And we like,
Naga's
I'm
like-
just yelling it at her.
It like peeks around the corner and just kind of like.
After we reattached its noggin,
Oh shit!
God damn it, bro.
Okay, on
guess
that
we're
note,
not
let's
gonna
go,
be here
guys.
anymore.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's
Yep.
get.
Yep. All
We're
right.
good.
So, all right, you guys leave. We'll activate the Farhaven map. Make it back to the ship.
And I were good.
You notice that on your way out of the forest, you do not seem to get any of the, issues that you had going in, where it seemed like the forest did not want you to access it, kind of a thing. So from the position that you are at now, the two lines go out at a 30 whatever degree angle. Help me, Clint. It's a isosceles triangle. What if you're standing at one of the points? Clint.
Sorry, baby was need to feed. Can you repeat
That's
this?
okay. Oh, I said so. At the point you guys are at, you get on the ship and you look at the amulet, and the two things are pointing out. It's like an isosceles triangle. What would the angle be between the two?
Isosceles or equilateral?
I'm sorry.
Are all three sides the same?
All three sides are the same.
Equilateral, yeah. So 60-degree
That's
angle.
equilateral. Yep.
They're all 60s.
Yep. So facing out in each direction. From the position, just so you know, location-wise, you guys are kind of in a field here. There are hills off to your east. West is that forest, but north is just this massive, like rolling grasslands. You see some strange breed of what look like buffalo or something walking across them up there. That's something that, species-wise, none of you recognize. Yeah. What would you like to do?
So we already triangulated where this is supposed to be?
Well, if we had the two beams going off, we could literally go straight through the middle of them. But we actually don't know the length of the edge yet. You need that to triangulate.
So we need to go to another place.
But if we
Let's find one
move, the beams will also move. So if we're parallel with one of them, it won't move.
Right.
Oh,
We follow that one until the other one becomes a 90-degree.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
What should give us?
I don't know. I'm two-siders in, so.
I know.
I think that's
Like, all I could think of is geometry.
I'll tell you what, you guys. Yeah, go ahead.
No, you're good.
You guys hop back in the boat. Bram, you put the helmet on. Get that same extended feeling of the boat itself now as part of your being.
Guys,
You hear him coming all over.
I think I came.
You feel a hum as the arcane energy begins to pulse through the ship, and you begin to lift up off of the ground.
I feel the arcane hummer.
Oh
You're-
god, I felt it too telepathically. Oh god.
Oh, Bram is all turned on now, bro.
Oh, no.
I put on the second parachute.
Double it up.
I
You
go
put
to
your
the
hand-
edge of the ship.
You put your hands on the armrest and will the ship forward, and as you do, your hand rests upon the big button.
Ooh.
I just love it.
Ooh. I think we can get back, right? Like, I think I have enough juice to get back.
You're supposed to, yeah. You believe from everything that you've learned messing around with the ship so far. Yeah.
Are we going on an adventure?
I say, I'll telepathic message everybody. And I've made a discovery.
Yeah.
Please,
That always means trouble.
please, secure yourselves and stand by.
Okay.
It'll give
I
about
got
30,
myself-
my-
30
I
seconds.
secure myself, yeah.
Put the
Okay.
turntable in the full upright position.
Yep.
I lock in.
Yeah. So then I'll push the button.
All right. You press the button, and as you do, you can feel this weird sensation. Like, not just you, everyone on the boat. The humming grows louder. The boat begins to vibrate, and as it does, you feel like you're having an out-of-body experience. You're suddenly looking down upon your own body, and just as the ship begins to like dematerialize into nothing, you get anchored back into your body, and the world around you just kind of gets all the color within it kind of fades out until it's white, and then the lines that made up everything begin to fade. The boat itself just disappears into nothing in the material plane. Suddenly, you look around, and you see this lights begin to pop up. Boom, 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 boom. They look like stars, but you notice as you're standing there that they're almost evenly spaced in all directions everywhere. You look down and your body's not there, and it begins to kind of fade into existence again. The world around you is this endless void of silver with these kind of purpley blotches. Some of the stars almost look like planets or something. They are these small, varied colored pools floating out in the ether in all directions. You feel as if your mind, all of you, not just Bram, but your mind is kind of expanded here. The ship itself, Bram, as you guys make this transition, you all kind of feel yourself lift off the deck like you've got like there's no gravity, and then as the ship materializes in the astral plane, boom, you all kind of, your feet drop back down, and it seems like there's something with the way the helm and that silver mesh that's going through the ship that's creating some kind of an artificial gravity on the ship itself so that you can move like normal. The area around you now that the ship is fully transitioned, is this just a void. You do see, like I said, in all directions, these stars that are equally spaced out, which is odd. But you also see those small blotches of colors. They almost look like small. Well, from your distance, they would look like little planets or pools or something. Along with that, you see off to your left, I will say 20 miles or so, a small floating asteroidy island looking thing. You can see even from this distance that the top had some kind of a structure that's crumbled, and there are pieces of it floating away, all just kind of like a collection of rocks. Other than that, around you right now, there is nothing. You look down at your console on the side of your ship, and you do see that the material plane light is still slowly blinking, like it's still capable of being activated. All the other runes around it are faded. You can see them, but they aren't glowing and pulsing like that one. The big button that took you to the astral plane is now black.
Nice.
Yep. And I think we could probably leave it there for tonight. I mean, unless you guys want, like, this will probably, I've got stuff for the astral plane. But I was going to say it'll probably take another hour or two.
Grow in a nightmare. Yep.
All right, you guys are there. If you want to check out a little bit of the astral plane before heading back, once again, Bram, you feel like because of the weirdness of this world, this plane of kind of thought and mind, time does not work the same way here. Similar to like kind of the Feywild. You think
So is
that
it slower here or faster?
You think that if you were to travel here, it would take. It would in the material plane, even if you spent a day here, seem like seconds in the material plane. You could, and in that
So
respect,
in our favor.
Yes, in your favor, and you think that because of that, you're curious. Could you travel in this plane, reappear, and be able to jump spot to spot? Another interesting aspect to this is that your little amulet that you have has about 1,000 points pointing out in all directions, which is strange. So,
well, I mean, I assume those are all of the connector points on all the different planes for the seals or whatever.
That's exactly right. Yep. Yeah, that's all of the different connections, the magic ley lines that are connecting the different planes of reality together. So, okay, well, that ends it for tonight. Next time, I think we'll have something a little bit more structured. I had some of that, but I have several different potential ways that you could go.
There's a lot of ways we could go, yeah.
Yes, yeah. So I think next time I'll have a little bit better beat on which direction you're heading. So, all right. Yeah. Well, we'll see you next month.
Yep.
And
Thanks,
we will not. Yeah, no worries. We won't